Absolutely.
Wondering if there are things that you notice or maybe can point out differently because you're coming so fresh from being a player, being one of the few that's transitioning, joining Angel in the ranks of from player to coach.
More of what we expected from them last year, and then taking that experience, as they said, to come in this year and just not be the underdog or not be the guy that's scared of the big dog anymore.
And the thing that's got me excited about this Nongshim team is I don't think this is anywhere near their ceiling. I think they to their skirmishes. I think he is really kind of maximizing. He's trying to win, you know. I think we see other teams and players that we wouldn't necessarily expect, but Albi's using this as a warm-up. He looks ready to go.
Now he's ready to go. I like how he's using that mid-box to get the different angles there, and then swaps between the guns as well to catch him off guard. You see the operator shot coming through.
5-2 to RB. They were the winners of the skirmish today, so Nongshim having that little veto advantage.
Oh, that's going to be very interesting. But yeah, as we saw, like the skirmish really adding another dimension to our map vetoes. We have Split, Bind, and potentially Corrode here for FULLSENSE and Nongshim. What are we thinking just based on the map
So
vetoes?
this is interesting. FULLSENSE picking Split. When we saw Nongshim play this, they got shut down pretty hard by T1. We saw T1 bring out a lot of shotguns to slow Danby down on that smaller map. So I'm curious if that's the kind of answer FULLSENSE have cooked up.
Yeah, they definitely might. I think that is something that they'll have to learn from that one as well, because there was a lot of, like, a big change when the shotguns definitely came out. And I'm surprised also that FULLSENSE, so I'm not too surprised that they went for it, but it's the first time that they picked it. The first time they played it, Zeta picked it, and then it was the third map, so I think they're just really comfortable both times now after playing it, so now they're just going to go for the pick. And I think, according to Nongshim, right, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Pilski going with Nongshim. I'm actually surprised that he is the only one that went with Nongshim because I think this match is a lot closer than our predictions actually, led on.
He thought he did something.
Yeah, he really did.
He really thought.
Let's get into the game.
You look like no
battle of Primi versus out of the solar.
Thoughts on tomorrow matches for Pacific? I mean, they're both going to be good. Probably slight edge to T1 and slight edge to GE, but I think it's very close for both of them.
System out of the Galaxy has been so good. Danby has been giving everyone so much grief. So the Cypher, a great change. A little bit of a peak there for Primi. He tagged up RB just a bit there, gets him down to 70. That's going to be a wide open sight here.
TP's back over to screens. Minor arrival here of Jit Boys, the only one really lingering nearby. Meanwhile, Xros here in mid.
Spike planted.
Heard the rotations out of Garage. Certainly is worried about it, but can't quite line up the shots. So Leviathan going to be able to take him down, finding that first blood here in the pistol round.
Still a paranoia, still a little bit of util there.
Kind of late on this move.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't matter.
Slide in, just breaking that crosshair. Danby able to go ahead and trade one back. So 4v4 as the retake gets started here from FULLSENSE, charging their way forward, but smoke now blooming, paint shell's gonna fly. Francis here at back sight with that bandit, able to draw blood, finding one as Ty gets taken down. Before Ivy does fall, but player advantage now there from the side of Nongshim. It's just going to be Kahlua having to do it all.
No GE versus Zeta analysis. No, I watched it on my own. I've been sick for the last like 4 days, so I've just been kind of trying to catch up, not streaming, but I'm feeling a little bit better. And I also just need to do a little bit of streaming here because part of the co-streaming agreement. So yeah, apologies if my voice is kind of fucked because I'm definitely still sick.
Opening pistol goes the way of Nongshim Red Force.
Yeah, I already got to see our first glimpse of the Danby versus Primi. This
also, to be honest,
will be Danby coming out
I would have been very surprised if GE had lost to Zeta.
A tough situation here. A FULLSENSE just kind of.
I think it would have been a bit of a disaster if they had lost to Zeta, actually.
Protocol here was to back off, give up that space anyway, since trying to challenge Danby for it probably isn't going to go well. Want to slow down a Neon?
All right, Nongshim gets the pistol.
I've been kind of talking about a lot that if you want to slow down a Neon, one of the options is a Cypher. We saw it yesterday with Gen G, able to really nullify Buzz, even though it turned out there were bigger problems for Gen G. Ooh, a nice flash.
Thanks, Ben.
I play walk out Ivy. Now hearing how many footsteps are coming his way is just going to be overwhelmed and taken down. Does manage to find a shot on the Jit to put him to 45. But now, going to be the long trek for FULLSENSE to try to work their way across to that B site.
That's any extra firepower here. Very, very scary. This is just classics, though, behind that Sheriff. Can build up a little bit more. With that shotgun close. Oh, but it's revealed. Oh, it doesn't matter. Quick peek.
And Leviathan gets taken down. 3-0 start, potential for more here. Bouncing across the rope, Francis from out wide with the Vandal in hand, able to find one. As Downbeat
it's a little hard to judge DFM.
Shit Boy's not really wanting to give him the opportunity.
I can't tell if they're good or not. Like, I think they're decent, but I can't tell if they're actually good.
Bucky down on the floor. Let's see if Kahlua will find some more damage. Does get the headshot onto Extros, but cannot find the kill. Three players just make their exits. Ty will look to try to do some damage, and he does. That's the Vandal. They got to scoop that up. We'll be able to do so.
Ooh.
Yeah, expensive bonus.
Not the end of the world here for Nongshim. They didn't invest a ton into this round.
How about their veto comp?
But that Vandal,
I mean, they're using veto on like every map basically.
They're able to get that back, but you know, because of the way.
I mean, I think it's good. I still don't think that they're using veto like super optimally, but they're doing a lot of decent stuff with it at least. How is Furio so strong now? I mean, they formed their team very early in the offseason. They practiced a bunch. They've got a bunch of hungry players who are super hungry to prove that they belong in the league. And they're basically doing stuff that they're good at. Like, they're playing to their strengths. They've got one of the better oppers in the game. They're getting him up a lot. They're playing comps that make sense. They're playing, you know, good fundamental Valorant. And yeah, it's like, and they're playing with confidence now. So a lot of those things are kind of like the keys to victory.
Okay, a couple rifles, a couple stingers, but you know, able to bank up that much extra for some of the future rounds. Both teams really want to get it done on attack today. Every team picked attack for their side when they had a choice. So this is, you know, clearly two
Fnatic
teams
playing
that
KO. I mean,
are very confident in their ability to get the job done on this side of the map.
Again, Shit Boy's able to find one. Downbeat going to be taken down, and now Ty just investing the paint shells. Stave off any further pushing. Shit Boys does get very low.
So I think the map veto for DFMZ will be, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to that,
the job
really.
Quite just yet, but Nongshim poking and prying at B site. Now it's going to start this slowly rotating, re-clearing towards vents. See what they can get going on A.
Just want to point out quick how deep all the Cypher util is for Full Sense. Look at those trips. Look at
I think if GE leaves Abyss in the pool, they're making a mistake, though.
that camera. It is all anti-Dombie. It's let him start running, and then hopefully you catch him in a position where he kind of overextends himself or feels a little too comfortable. See if that comes into play, especially dropping down.
Because they've shown their Abyss a couple times now. And DFM likes playing Abyss. I probably would not leave Abyss in the pool.
Out of heaven. They're actually wrapping around.
Yeah, clear the camera. We'll just go straight up through main. Primi still sat here, back map, tucks in alongside it. Paranoia will connect, but so far they're not scaling fast enough to find a punish onto him. Peek out from elbow. It's going to be Primi actually taking away the kill on RB, now finding X-Ross as well. Shit Boys swooping forward, and Francis is fully funneled and focused.
Yeah, pretty straightforward round from Full Sense there.
On the Dombie, but, you know, you got to be so careful against Nongshim, because if you give Dombie opportunities, not only does he take space, but he takes lives on the way through, which makes just his ability to create that space doubly.
Do I agree with putting Yuto on veto rather than Autumn? I mean, I think the reality is that Yudaton is like mechanically better than Autumn, but Autumn is a better duelist because he's more communicative. And you need a duelist who's like calling for help, calling for utility, calling to be ready to go and stuff like that. Yudaton is a little bit too quiet to be a duelist, I think. He doesn't talk enough to like really take over a game, and so it makes more sense to have like a more sort of vocal player play the duelist if it's not like a huge fall off in terms of firepower.
Worse. So you got to be ultra careful as Full Sense, and their game plan to me reeks of they really, really understand what they need to do against this Neon, at least so far.
Ivy's widely just been locked out at the moment. Forward position, Primi just keeping eyes on this wall, making sure that there's no way for him to skirt across or get his way into the A site. So this lurk, they would love to enact.
Wow.
Okay, I was going to say, not being activated at all, but Ivy just swings the corner, is able to find one. Then redraws the weapon, has the knife out, should have been dead to rights, but somehow gets it out just a little bit faster.
I mean, that's just a round, right?
FULLSENSE.
They're going to save?
Very much on the back foot, 3v5. Spike getting ready to be planted.
Might as well just save already, my opinion.
They have the money. They know that FULLSENSE don't, so or Nongshim don't rather. But with Leviathan dying now, you absolutely have to consider it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bad play.
It was
I mean, they just lost 2 aim duels and then threw away gun for no reason.
wonky for FULLSENSE.
Yep.
And if you want to stop this big...
I mean, we don't know what most of these teams' map pools are. If it was me, I probably would not play Abyss, considering it's a DFM's favorite map, and you've already shown like a decent amount of how you play the map. Surely Split gets banned. I think we're gonna have to see like maybe some GE Corrode, maybe some Bind, perhaps something like that.
Big balloon of the economy from Nongshim. Have to find the round win here.
Bit of stack in mid though. Is a hard read from FULLSENSE. I feel like they've got an idea on the tendencies. Clear the tripwire. It's just going to keep them in place. They're just waiting it out. But that should kind of have some alarm bells ringing for FULLSENSE.
Shell out. Yeah, not the most committed positions here from Nongshim, but Downbe's still going to get caught up. Good little peek there on the corner. Able to catch it before he exits into Ramen.
So trap in middle.
Shut down one of the duelists. Francis still, of course, standing.
That change up in trip position.
Gonna keep contacting into B.
Bother Nongshim.
That's the spot out. Do the reposition, the re-wrap. 4 players nearby enough for FULLSENSE to try to slow down the tide, but Kahlua needs to hold his own, and he cannot. Exros getting a piece of the pie as well as Leviathan will get taken out. Just like that, a 3v3 with a pit now going to be invested. Nongshim not wanting any real wiggle room here, but Francis just swooping out this one. Now they have the neural theft.
3v2.
Plus, you have
Wait, they
Primmy's
don't
ult
plant.
on its way.
They haven't been able to get the spike planted yet.
Yeah.
Just having to wait out the pings here. And now this makes this nigh impossible for Nongshim. They had a stacked deck, and now they're very much fighting an uphill battle. Swing of the corner, Chit Boy's just a little too frantic there with the movement. Ends up getting taken down. The drop from Die. Now punished, but the pit will fall. RB just around the
This went
corner.
really poorly for FULLSENSE.
It's the spike planted. Go into the 1v1, TPs across in towards Alley.
Nice play by RB.
Primmy gave it a quick little peek, but has to
He has
swing
no
around
idea
the
where
back
he
of
is.
the pillar. Clear every which angle. Should have this widely sussed out now. But has RB re-wrapped to heaven? Is he still at Alley? RB is playing a brilliant game. Swings.
So good from RB. Holy shit.
But you take out Donby, great. But then you give up a little bit more space.
Really good from
kinda
RB.
bend a little bit too far. Nongshim's able to get in there, and you have a lot of advantages there. You
Why did I not watch Party anything the last few days? Because I've been sick as fuck.
have a 3v2 advantage, you have the
But I'm
dimensional
still
drift,
sick.
but your shooting just isn't good enough.
Oh, what? Ivy!
He just knew.
Interesting.
Shooting just
This is clearly like part of FULLSENSE's ante for this Viper wall, is that they want to just put the Yoru here. Because he's played here 3 times already, I think.
Isn't good enough.
Oh, what? Ivy!
He just knew. He'd been there before, just guessed. That's, you know, Primmy likes that spot.
Nongshim have been doing their homework. Camera spotting out plenty, but Jit Boys do anything against it? Yes, he can. He's able to find one. Killing Dambi, a
nice
clean tap to take out Francis.
Ooh,
now
nice
Cross
shot.
falling to the wayside as well.
Didn't tag him somehow?
Him shot does not connect onto RB as Ivy
Wait a
finds
second.
another 2 kills here in mid, and RB gets one before
Okay.
getting taken down. Jit Boys, it would be an ace
1v1.
clutch, and he has it done.
Wow.
Predator.
Jit there. Hitting some air. One before the
Crazy individual rounds.
nice pair. By there, Donby with the judge. Nice paranoia.
Oh yeah, out, Die, drawing out the weapon. Dambi going to be taken down, but Francis.
Alright, we gotta go back and look at this util. So, Insta-para, Insta-stun,
Nice.
Flash from who?
Paranoid.
Not sure. What the fuck is
Oh
going
yeah, out,
on?
Die, drawing out the weapon. Dambi going to be taken down, but Francis able to find him with the shorty. Makes it a 1-for-1 very quickly. Primmy as well, tagged to 31, having the TP out. So
Instantly
overall
popped
advantage
ult.
to the side of Nongshim as the dimensional drift goes forward, spotting out a couple of players, and RB
Okay, we're getting
decides
crazy.
he's going to TP over to the A site. Alone for the moment. Now I wonder.
Did I happen to watch the BBL matches? Yeah.
Because Kahlua playing intercept here in mid.
They
Find a
destroyed.
kill could have completely shifted the tides of this round. Spotted a one, but Primi able to find the headshot.
They absolutely destroyed
RB
Vitality.
dead, but it looks like Nongshim still carrying forward full steam ahead towards this side of the map. Made their way across off the toggle, but the camera's there, spotting out the legs. This guy's for now. It's the dart across right as the cam clear comes in.
Love the way he plays that position. Gives him the ability to really keep track of everything that Nongshim wants to do. Look at Primi, so quick to rotate.
In around the back, playing this one patiently,
info.
and at the moment
They
there
don't
is
expect
no
it.
read whatsoever. The double drop down, Primi going for maximum payout on this one. Spots it, strikes it, but only
He's in
find the
trouble now.
one, knows that he's going to be pinched, and X-Ross
Yeah.
will be able to trade that one back, but still full sense in with the player advantage.
You can still win
Check
this.
the corner, Leviathan getting ahead of it.
Okay.
Cross the other business at it.
Good
Veto
response from Full Sense.
The way he kept track of everything there, the way he
RB's ult.
managed that space that they gave up was really, really effective.
I mean, we know Frost is just fully veto pilled at the moment, so.
Yeah.
BBL
Which
plays
I
like
think
Pacific
it is
teams.
veto.
I mean, a little bit. They just
Garbage. Why are you running?
they just play aggressive. Yeah.
Jit making a very solid argument here. Peeking towards Mail, spotting out France.
They play aggressive. They play with confidence. They play fast.
With the
They
Bucky
make
as well as
decisions
the
really
overdrive.
quickly.
It's only a matter of time before that.
You can see they've got the anti-Nongshim tech. Anti-Nongshim tech. Double judge when you know Dumby's gonna have a Bucky.
Poison's off.
You feel like that becomes an issue where it just wins you around. They continue their way forward. This time, France is actually going to be the one to lead the way.
Ooh, Judge will find the one. Bucky does as well in reply, but the trade up is there. Another neural theft for Jit boys. Second of the half so quickly built up after the 8.
Easy.
Drop down to his demise. X-Ross leaves just RB with a
Easy round. Wait, not an easy round? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself.
Built up after the 8. Drop down to his demise. Leviathan able to find X-Ross. Leaves just RB with a Sheriff. And he does come up with 2 quick kills. Does he have a third? Yes, he does!
The Gen G team is bad.
There
Yes.
is a chance. Has to recover this spike, and he's going to take his time. 30 seconds to try to play with Kahlua
30 seconds
arriving
left.
around the back in garage. Full HP and armor versus RB, a Vandal and 1 health. How does he play this?
He has to go B now.
Oh, there's no time for anything else. But
Yep.
Kahlua pushing into this position, obviously spotting this one out. Yep,
Okay.
smoke.
Nice try, RB.
And Primi looking for, so you know, maybe something to talk about at a halftime or something like that. Try to see if you can
Big ult for Full
calm
Sense.
them down a little bit, get the breathing focused.
Wasn't it Talon like last year that had like 0 map 1 wins when they would close out a series? They always had to win 2 and 3.
Was it Talon?
I think
you're
it might
right.
have been Talon. So maybe that's something that still kind of continues here. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one. But Jit Boys tucked away, eventually able to go ahead and bring the spray across on the Domby, shutting him down. Showstopper out, RB fallen. Thigh gets involved in a big way.
I mean, it's a great round from Full
2
Sense.
kills found, and the fast hit attempt here from Nongshim very quickly gets brushed aside. Ivy. Hero in some previous rounds.
Full Sense seems super
leads a
ready
ball
for
for the
Nongshim's B
1v3, but-
splits. They're doing a really good job.
Get the
against it.
checkmate on that round.
Back onto another
Poison's going up.
thrifty attempt here for Nongshim. Overdrive still available for Domby. Might just see that one ripped as he makes his way across towards the ramp. Fishing shots not being rewarded with damage thus far, as there's the spot up on the camera.
Still have Domby's ult too. I mean, he just hasn't been able to get to a spot to rip it. He's like, usually the player is going to wait a little bit until he feels like his opponents are kind of
All right,
backing off,
freeze
giving
top
up a little
ramps,
space, and then go
contact
ball,
deeper.
try to punish that.
A nice
Back
stun.
map, Primi stunned up. Domby with the sting. Back
Ooh,
map.
they try to
Primi
flood
stunned up.
behind them.
Domby
I don't
with the
know about
stinger,
that.
Able to find 2. Kahlua, Jit Boys both going to be taken down now, just swooping forward. Drawing attention, Francis
I
collects
don't
the
know
headshot.
about that, Full Sense.
Very quiet, but then striking decisively. ball, but pulled off the thriftiest ties in a 1v5. Finds the first. Flash holding him at bay for now, but wary about this potential flank. Just pushing forward to try to recover a weapon, and then we'll back away.
I haven't seen the bind yet. We'll find out.
It looks like the retreat has been sound.
Here from Full Sense. Or something.
How does it, of all teams, only Frost has the balls to play 2022 ass comps in 2026? Bro, I mean, I'm just so disappointed in the level of creativity of VCT teams. It's really, really fucking disappointing watching how many teams are just copying what other people are doing. Like, have some fucking creativity, for real. Like, especially the teams that are just copying stuff that clearly doesn't fit their roster very well. That stuff makes me really annoyed. I think double initiator Sky Fade with solo duelist Raze Viper Omen is still viable. I'd probably replace the Fade with a Tejo, to be honest. And I would play Waylay over Raze.
But
Speaking of Primi, Operator now in play. First round that we're seeing this brought out. And immediately it will be revealed. Maybe just trying to funnel the players more in towards mid, where Ty has the judge situated in male. But, you know,
they're
no real
like,
efforts
no,
to try to disguise that.
not after that tripwire. There's no way.
They back off, but Kahlua doing well. Peek out from Raptors, finding Ivy
This
at
is
A.
not a great round from Nongshim.
Stone still have Nongshim shifting over into this position, but with Ivy dead, that's that potential pit that you have at the post point gone.
Well, they're a bit behind that haunt, our Nongshim.
But
So
they
I'm
have
curious about when-
decided that A
Oh
side
my
is the
god,
weak
that's
spot.
scary. Get the hell out of there.
Finding the one, Primi on the peak, finding Francis in the TV board, re-peaks, finds another. Now the mask goes on, Dimensional Drift going to be in play. Zombie having his work cut out for him, able to find Kahlua on the drop.
Okay.
Exit of the ult just around the corner, a 2v3. Op still in hand for Primi. It's a reposition from RB.
Nice teleport from Primi,
The
except
TP, does he believe in it? Yes, he
coming
absolutely
through with
does.
an op is
He's
insane.
found Primi, but now RB needs to find them all. 4K to clutch.
I mean,
Judge in
RB
the
might
hands
be
of
the
Ty.
best
Here's
player
the
in the
weapon
world.
swap. Knows that he's at elbow, spots it. Needs to take him
RB,
down, and
he's
he
too
does.
good. He's too good, man.
Really, he is always keeping you guessing. He always seems to guess right himself.
That was a massive throw from
On
Primi.
the off, well, I was going to say on the attacker side.
I
but
don't know why he
really
peeked through that
fast
smoke
Primi
with an operator.
just gets the headshot with a quick peek. Fast lane set up from Downbeat, but held at bay as the Prowler connects.
Yeah. FULLSENSE has realized that
2, 3, now starts
they don't have good
forward
answers
once
to what's
again.
going on B, so they're just going to hit A.
Shots ring out from Kahlua, just goes for the
Makes sense.
reposition. Seems like FULLSENSE maybe wanting a bit of a flood swoop around the back, try to regain control over main, but Ivy this time surviving.
How
his
can
way
you
onto
develop
the
and
site,
practice
has
2 or 3
the
comps
hit
on a
in
map
play
to a
try
decent
lock
level?
up the lead at the half.
And you have no.
I mean, here's the thing, is like, if you have players that play a lot of ranked and can play a lot of agents, you can play whatever you want, and you can switch comps really quickly. If you have players that don't play very much ranked, and they only play like 2 or 3 agents, then you're very limited in what you can do. But if you have players that understand how a lot of different agents work, and they like deeply understand how they work together and stuff like that, because they play a bunch, then you can just give them a basic framework of how you want the map to be played with the comp, and then it's pretty easy to build from there. Like, I think there's a bit of a misconception in terms of how you should be building like playbooks and stuff. It depends on your team. Okay, so some teams need everything spelled out, right? You got step 1 that goes to step 2, that goes to step 3, goes to step 4, right? Some teams might like this, but the vast majority of teams, and especially teams in APAC, don't like to function like this. They would rather just have like, here is like a platform of basic ideas. Like this is like the comp, right? Comp, right? This is the comp basics. So it's like, this is, you know, this might be, you know, micro plays you can do, like 2 to 3 defaults on attack, you know, 2 to 3 defense setups, right? This is pretty easy to learn, right? And then from this basic like level of structure, then you just let them play the game instinctively. And so like this player interprets the game this way, and this guy wants to do this guy wants to do this. But because everybody understands this part of the game plan and the comp, and if they are flexible and creative players, then they learn to play like how all the pieces of their comp work together, and then they can just kind of like play the game reactively or proactively. And so this is how a lot of APAC teams play. You know, they'll have like a basic plan for the beginning of the round, but then a lot of the time the rest of the round is just going to be like total reactions to what's happening. There are other teams that do play like, you know, let's do step 1 into step 2 into step 3, and then maybe there's some room for creativity afterwards, but it totally depends on your team.
Wants to clear this. Just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Ty does have a judge though. Go blast packing in there.
Case, great shot connection, RB tagged. So much to try to contend with. Spot on the one, Ty able to find the kill. Dobby going to be struck down as well, so now they're getting pinched from both sides. It's all down to Ivy. TP in behind, and Leviathan with the shorty.
Okay. 6-6, pretty close half.
Which is up off.
Oh, set the all-time.
Toxins going up.
I thought he did, but I was looking at the screen because
Somebody poked their head over.
curse you timing.
Okay, Nongshim starts
We're
with a
out of
little bit of a mid trap. They give it up
All right, well,
quickly once they see the camera.
defender
Boys
side,
at the door, admitting.
just a group push towards
Shift
A.
over.
A little bit of utility to buy some space. Hello, Domby.
By health bar, down to 33.
Double.
And okay, Francis just spraying and praying with a ghost in hand. Primi catching the strays, gets taken down.
So FULLSENSE was hoping that there
31,
wouldn't be a
as
super fast
Nongshim very
rotation.
well
They can just
poised
walk
to
up
try to
here
take
and then get into A
The
quickly.
second pistol here as well.
But Nongshim likes to react really quickly, and so if you show them a fight, they will go to it.
Cover going out.
It's just very slow. It's just taking so long here to make this rotation. You can see that Nongshim already has got the
hello.
read. All's well that ends well, X-Ross.
It does manage to just back away. But already, I mean, Nongshim, they're just so far ahead of this one, so it's going to be a reroute once again called from FULLSENSE. Maybe just try to
30
pivot across
seconds left.
into the A site once again.
Dude,
But they're starting
what-
to get pinched.
Where is FULLSENSE
Footsteps
going,
going to be
man?
heard, the pings coming down. And FULLSENSE, well, not in front of them anymore, very much hot on their heels. With X-Ross situated. Back map on the site. Jitboy's popping out, going to be taken down. Ty, however,
Wow, that's a crazy shot.
holding his zone.
Crazy shots
Adding
from
the
Ty.
flanks, comes up with 2 quick
Spike
kills.
planted.
Now RB once again asked to do so much of the heavy lifting. Zombie just only has 6 health.
Can they clutch? I don't think so.
Just
Last
gets away with
player
it.
standing.
Drops down and all the swing. Will end up falling. Just a classic.
Okay, FULLSENSE.
Fine, because
Pistol Goats.
now he's got a judge. Similar kind of buy here in some ways, but a Spectre for Jit.
Bucky for Domby.
Yep. That's not surprising.
Nope.
That is fully what you should anticipate. And FULLSENSE has to respect
Good
that
patience.
Neon
Oh.
this early. Get the tag, he did.
Maybe
Toxin
Ivy had
screen down.
fully confirmed vision there, but I thought for sure he would have seen Primi. Doesn't die, but still it's a very large amount of damage.
All it took was that one player. Because a lot of what FULLSENSE does on their attack side is actually, in some ways, similar to Nongshim, where they want to deathball around. They want to rely on these aimers to get the job done.
Okay,
Just clear the space
Nongshim's
forward.
here already. And they're gonna flood.
Stuns going across. Jitboy, however, with the Spectre in hand, able to find 2. X-Ross, though, classic
Yeah.
bound, does have 2 kills of his own. RB cleans up Primi, and suddenly the player advantage. Marshall going to be carried around by RB, picking that one up before. Now he goes sprinting all the way through this attacker spawn. Once again, down to 6.
The timing here for RB.
Like getting ready to come in. RB Swinging right before the
Wow.
spike goes down, interrupts
Dude,
it. Now
Nongshim is
Leviathan
so fast.
has to do it all. The time just isn't really there for him at all. Shots start flying, and my goodness, what a round to pick up for Nongshim. The Thrifty on.
Yeah, this is really.
This is my experience. Nongshim. Nongshim was one of the teams that we scrimmed the most last year on GE. And every single scrim was just 24 rounds of just an absolute war. It was so fun scrimming them because they were just, it didn't matter what their buy was, it didn't matter like what round it was. It was always, if you start fighting them, there's going to be 5 people there fighting you within a matter of seconds, and you need to be ready for it.
Get in place in time. The FULLSENSE just kind of being a little bit too cautious maybe in that round. They had a good read. They had an open sight for a moment. They hesitated.
That leaves just the one hero Vandal here in the hands.
Surprised that
FULLSENSE.
FULLSENSE hasn't explored B at all yet.
Hands of Kahlua for now, which based on the previous series would make a lot of sense, but just given what we've seen so far on Split, I'd rather see that. I'll hold my tongue.
You sure?
I'll hold my tongue.
You sure?
Those are really bad peaks.
Hold my tongue. Go off, King. I apologize. I got this guy on my build div. I need him to go crazy. As all right, nice shot from Primmy. That'll be immediately shut down. I believe he just wanted the jiggle peek to smoke, but it looks like we're just gonna go blow for blow. A pendulum swing on the round wins. There's RB practically backpedaling, and yeah, classic
Yeah,
right
this
click,
round
not
is a
really gonna be
huge
in the pen
mess.
damage that you want.
RB instantly re-clearing though. This is
You missed every shot
crazy
you don't
aggressive. This is
Why
so
not?
aggressive from him.
Even though I
That's
don't
every
even,
shot that you do take.
that's also true.
Push up the rope, Ivy. Setting up the snake bite, swings in, is able to find the second, brings it now.
And he's already here.
To the
He's just gonna
1v1.
push this. Yep. Gonna be a free kill
Spectre
for him.
v Phantom, but RB should have been favored, but it's gonna be back-to-back Thrifties as
Wow.
Some do that too.
yeah.
Varel yesterday, and I can't remember who on this exact match that in a very similar position. Unbelievable. RB disrespected the snake bite to do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, look how fast
Teammates,
Nongshim has 4 people here.
Well, okay. Peek out, Ivy with one, Tomby with a crisp one. Are we just gonna go for another little thrifty here, a little trade back? Tie it up once more. Tomby absolutely
That's the
says
spike.
yes. Spike now on the floor.
Okay.
As is Chit Boys. Primmy, the last one standing, is not ready for
Dude,
Ivy.
this is what I'm saying. If you're not ready for 5 people to be fighting you at the first point of contact, then you cannot play against Nongshim.
Understandable.
It's very,
Stop there for Francis.
very much like Paper X in that fact, where
Just a smoke. No other
as soon as you
util, though.
show a place that
They're
you're willing to
still
fight,
Little
there will be
concerned
5
that
people
could
there
just
to
be the
fight you.
slow push forward. FULLSENSE will do that kind of thing. Oh my God, Chit. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening.
Swing
It's
out.
happening.
It's over. Aggression on display. Nongshim.
Dude, what are
Still-
Nongshim doing,
I'm
man?
concerned that it could just be the slow push forward. FULLSENSE will do that kind of thing. Oh my God, Chit. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening.
Swing
It's
out.
Okay. This first death, things happen. Things happen. He should be favored here. That's okay. If your immediate response to losing a player is to immediately solo push for information, you're throwing the game.
happening.
It's over. Aggression on display. Nongshim.
This was a horrendously bad
incapable
play
of
from
pumping the
RB.
brakes.
Bring them down.
RB's weapon going to be stranded. Some weapons not really able to be recovered into the hands of FULLSENSE, but that has not mattered these last several rounds. Neural threat now from Jit Boys. Wanted to seal the deal on this.
Gonna
Spots
speed
out
up into
two.
B.
And Mail.
Look at that. Hatefall, too.
Ivy tucked into the corner. Kahlua with a kill. Ivy frantically trying to
Oh
find
my
the
God,
wallbang
another
spray, but
50.
he cannot.
What are we
3
doing?
of them low. Exros arriving. Not having to drop down.
Yeah, even
With the stick.
Yeoman's not on the booth, right? Is
Sponsored.
Yeoman there?
this is unbelievable stuff.
No, not Yeoman.
Pushing across this.
Let's see it.
Slide out,
Yes.
Tomby. Okay,
Another
eventually
one.
able
Let's
to
go.
find the spray with the stinger. Ty
Let's go.
sat in behind the
Another
cage.
thrifty.
FULLSENSE pushing across this one. He's getting so much information. Right now, it feels like I haven't given this any consideration whatsoever. At the same time, Francis, he TPs back over towards the B side of the map, but Primy's already there, so gets the punish.
That was a little... You don't see Francis with those kind of
Gun here.
maneuvers too often. And at the very least, FULLSENSE read it nicely.
Dambi has ult.
Nightfall.
Wow, they're gonna do double
They want
ult
this
and
one.
just
They
go
want to
for it.
continue the back and forth, and Dambi with the overdrive
Oh.
is able to find the first. Leviathan going to be taken down. Peeks over in towards Alley, slides across. Minor damage going to be found, but just looks to try to hold them at bay as Dambi gets the 4K!
Unbelievable.
9-9!
Unbelievable. That's what?
Just
4 thrifties back to back? I will say, Dambi is the best user of overdrive in the world. There's nobody who uses this ability better than him. And it's not even close.
This is what I'm talking about. This is pace. This is entertainment, baby.
Fine.
oops. That's all right. This is, oh my god, there is such a big stack here. Primy's, oh my god, he's in trouble. Okay, has the TP.
Makes
It's
his way
always so
out.
scary.
The sad thing is that we find ourselves in a rifle round.
That is
Wow,
sad.
okay. I mean,
So there can
Nongshim fights them super aggro 4v5, and then they insta-teleport and move the Neon, so they still have 3 people at B. This is very good use of their agents.
be no thrifty. They've denied us. Whoa.
Now be able
Ambitious.
to back away. But, it's flying in.
Oof.
Ivy struck down. Sight nearly broken up, but France is still here. Able to find himself the 1 kill, but Jit Boys on high.
And RB is already flanked behind.
Squad.
Dude, they're
About
everywhere.
RB.
Nongshim is literally
Even though
everywhere.
it's not a thrifty to come through, it looks like the back and forth may just continue. RB now,
Planted.
1v3, some damage dealt. Paranoid up. TP is going to be exchanged. Leviathan's not checking the corner, but Jit
Oh my
Boys
goodness.
does.
That was crazy.
Bit.
Funny.
They're not. Who's gonna out aim who? Who's gonna re?
I can't believe that we
Shot.
haven't had a single round in a row. We've had 7 rounds and nobody's won more than 1 round.
That's
That was,
gorgeous. Who's gonna out aim who? Who's gonna reposition who? Who's gonna find that key piece of utility? Kind of wins you around.
Glass cannon for X-Ross.
Yeah, Francis wanted the op. Want to hold down this mid angle this time. Very tight, but nobody from FULLSENSE has really moved since the start of the round. I mean, they are so worried about Nongshim wanting to push the extremities that
Where are
that's kind of where their attention is, at least for the first bit. Second TP is dropped by Francis, but it's in the B direction. That's exactly where FULLSENSE is heading. Smokes are down. Paranoia to delay. Snakebite as well. Counter Paranoia doesn't hit it much. SRB.
Stop going to be sent out. Readjust from Premier, able to find RB, Ivy. Good for the one.
Okay, good
Or
fight
getting
from them
traded
so
out,
far.
traded up. FULLSENSE in control.
Do I have multiple streaming setups? No, I just have 1 PC.
Knew what no one else has been
Wow.
able to do in this half, which is win 2
Got him.
rounds in a row. They are very well slated to do so,
yeah,
utilizing this
FULLSENSE has to
timeout
save.
call from Nongshim against them. With the operator with no armor.
That's
By 1,
favor.
and that sense.
Alongside the carried over weapons, a Bulldog, a Stinger in the mix. Ivy
France is having a very quiet game so
They're
far.
just going to be maybe setting up the pit. Yep, we'll just send it off the rip here. Quick toss of a cage up and over the top at A main. Camera going to be cleared out.
I loved something Furia did. I was watching them earlier today.
That is a sentence that is like basically never been spoken
Yeah,
before.
well, clip it, Furia. You're welcome.
No, it's been damn good.
Yeah, dude. No, but what they did against G2 today was when G2 ripped the pit in a similar spot, they immediately just turned on the Jets and won it. Just because it's probably a 2-1-2. Just bring all 5. You know, you should be able to win that. Hopefully the trades are good. You're coming out with even numbers at worst. I really like that methodology, actually, because it actually is pretty attacker advantageous. Oh, that was so scary for a moment for Jit. Only took a little bit of damage, about a quarter.
Slow creep up though, so very much not leaning into.
One thing about
what you're
FULLSENSE's
talking
comp
about, taking their
is
time with this approach.
they are definitely susceptible to the
Being
operator
very
because
wary and aware.
they only have
There's this heavy presence at the top of ramp.
fade
30
stuff.
seconds left.
This took
Unless
so
they
long.
really use their Yoru as an initiator, but
That's
because
now
it's
flying.
Primi, they're probably not going to do that.
It's himself, deeper angle for the paranoia, sends it across, stops him from piling down into the side and into Xross's open arms. Finds two. RB rewrapping over the elbow, able to find the one. But Quinn
Okay,
is taken
good
down
recovery.
by- Basically, Daryl stuffs him, finds the kill. The plant to come in. Francis dialed in with the operator, nearly has him lined up.
Dude, he almost had a collapse
Just
and he
about
missed
could have been a
both.
collapse, but now it is down to Ivy. With just this Singer. I mean, they're making all the noise in the world. He knows where they're at, but the knowledge isn't the problem. It's the doing something about it that is.
Okay,
But
gets
finds the
one.
first.
Swap.
Swap of the weapons. The Bulldog now in hand. Python just swing.
Damn, 12-9. FULLSENSE lost this map. That's crazy.
Fast.
I mean, you're starting to see that backline. Oh my God, Francis! I mean, you're starting to see that backline. Oh my God, Francis!
That might just be Francisco kill. It seems like that is going to.
Did FULLSENSE mess up their flash? No, it was Yoru's flash.
Backline. Oh my God, Francis!
That might just be.
I mean, this seems just like a really bad call from FULLSENSE. You're on match point. You're in total control of the half. You've got Fade ult, Omen ult, you're 2 off your ult. And the call you make is just to force a one-way that you've never gone through before. With no utility. Like, you're dry forcing this smoke. Why? Why is this your call?
Francisco kill. It seems like that is going to be the case. Finds three. But RP taken down. Leviathan picking up right where he left off in the previous round. Gets them in with a chance to still yet close this out.
Has his ult.
He does. So if Jit Boys can find an opener, a gap on this A side of the map, could just be the TP forward, or could just be Jit Boys getting planted in somewhere deep. Try to catch them on the rewrap back towards the site.
Okay, Nongshim reclears middle together. They're going to try and wrap to B.
Nongshim gambling in towards the wrong side here.
What if they just go all the way
FULLSENSE
deep?
has a lot of time.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, Jit's probably like, I've got the best idea ever. But I say, take a plant. You're at a man disadvantage. Take what you can here.
They're taking the time for damn good reason. So now about ready to come through. Nongshim clearing out all of his B side of the map, starting to suss this one out. And if they start the rotation,
still have
they're
not
just going to be able to
planted.
help these players all the faster.
So you're probably screaming at your monitor, well, just go plant Leviathan. Well, he wants to wait for everything to be clear. Because he can TP to the other side of Jit found players.
As much info as possible. Just going to be a TP into main. Jit taking that first contact, sets up the trip. There it screens, but quickly gets cleared out. Python trying to maintain this long sight line. Finds himself another kill. Ivy going to be struck down. Xross able to find him. However, now it's all down to Jit Boys to jump onto the corner. Takes it into the
Wow.
1v1.
What a trade by
but
Xross. Big
will
play
clean it up. The
by the
lone
rookie.
From RB,
Yeah, let me look at this.
they haven't done the challenge times that off the rip, FULLSENSE has wanted to challenge this space, and it's a great read from Nongshim, just saying they haven't done this thing yet. They might try it now. Flash yourself in, Francis. We'll throw you some utility as well from
I just don't understand why they forced that smoke.
soft
They should have just canceled it as soon as
What
they
up
got smoked.
so far here in the series, but I think same could be said when
Okay, looks like
Since
we're
went up
going
against
A.
TRX. Bit of a slow start
Delayed
there
A
into
hit.
Big ramp up in performance.
I've got
but now
Fade ult.
Ross looking for a kill.
Oh, that's a
Shots
cheeky
on the line,
TP.
but it's just a hair off.
Face your fear.
There's Nightfall. Going to confirm that there's no one on the site proper. Counter Nightfall, however, coming out from the screens to push forward. Adami able to find
Ooh,
Leviathan,
the ult
takes
is
him
huge.
out off the rip. Xross dead. Guy looking for a little bit more. Francis gets a spot, but he's got a TP out. He just was running out of time. Running that one low down and
They haven't
finds
planted
himself
yet.
on the opposite side of the map. It's fast to rotate over. The spike is still not yet planted.
They're worried about the instant flood.
Trying to push and get this contact in, but Dami decides to cross and
Wow, he
gets
kills
the readjust
two.
to take out
That's
Premi.
insane.
Last player standing.
Like, with a
Show me those
headshot,
shots.
Jit Boys down. Kalua.
Show
spike
me
your
those
hand,
shots
ramp.
from Danby.
Had to be outrageous. Great use of the ult here.
Oh,
Bruh.
he's Gets his feet. So
Jeez.
Man,
to get that
that's so
going.
good.
I mean, with the Vandal as well.
That's nuts.
Full sense,
He is.
for better or for worse. There is not quite anyone like him. Contact in the mid. Oh, two
Okay.
for one exchanges. Francis and Domby find
Big
one apiece.
trade.
It's the counterpoint duelists of Full
Yeah, that is massive. They lost this and this. I really can't believe that Full Sense didn't just go use them. Just pick a site and use both. You should win.
Sense. That's the dimensional drift. That's that showstopper out of the equation.
Maybe a little bit of an overcook from them.
Bring this map to its conclusion. But it's a belter
What
of
a
a shot
shot.
from Kahlua.
What a shot.
Tomby on his ass on that jiggle peak. Now a 3v3. Attack into the site, but Francis still clean with it.
Down B.
Vengeance for his fallen teammate. As Full Sense crammed into the stairwell, trying to assess where in the hell they can go.
Around the world. It's going to kind of have to be the answer. Yep. Gotta go over to A through spawn. Nothing else feels comfortable. Gonna have to win a big 1v1 here. Position. It's gonna be red.
One enemy remaining.
Charles has it. Leviathan now. You have another 3K up your sleeve. Needs it. This is going the distance. Still fanned out. Plant sounds now heard. Rousseau gets the spot onto him as well. Leviathan down to 66. 1 TP, a Paranoia.
Neon Merchant? I mean,
Clone leading the way.
sure,
The Jiggle
but
Peak
also
coming out, Paranoia connecting, and
he's just the best
absolutely
Neon in the
screwed in
world.
the corner. Diffused to come.
he's just the best Neon in the world.
Turns out-
It's it's not really. I don't think there's anybody that's even close to him.
Let's see who can take the opener here in OT. Nongshim
Bring them down.
back over onto this attack.
Ty is a judge. So does Domby. See that Full Sense. A little bit of homework being done. Do what worked for Team 1.
But they are completely avoiding the judge from Full Sense the moment he's set up, watching the exit from Vale in towards Heaven. Domby, in the meantime, sliding forward into backside, able to find Primi as it is just chaos breaking out on this A site, but no set up.
I mean, it's just
What
classic
worked for Team
Nongshim.
One?
But they are completely
They get close enough, they're like, well, if we can get into the choke point without getting contested, just get the site. They can't stop us.
avoiding the judge from Full Sense the moment he's set up, watching the exit from Vale in towards Heaven. Domby, in the meantime, sliding forward into backside, able to find Primi as it is just chaos breaking out on this A site, but Nongshim thrive in that. They managed to come out on top by one. And Leviathan spotting the shoulder. Ivy clips through the wall, brings it back into a 2v2.
You know it's a judge in elbow. You gotta throw all your util at this to try to get away to get through Domby.
Still have a paint shell, blast packs as well to try to disrupt on that angle, but RB watches the...
What is Thigh doing, man?
Still have a paint shell, blast packs as well to try to disrupt on that angle, but RB watches the wraparound, TP's behind Flowers. Leviathan spotting him, but Domby all ready to jump.
Wow.
You do against...
All right. Last round, maybe?
Oh, it's so much worse! Oh!
Hard to stop it. RB has been tremendous.
Oh, no!
What
To
is
stop
that,
it.
dude?
RB has been tremendous.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, no, no!
Oh, it's so much worse!
Oh, no!
What is that, dude?
That's like that Jing kill on Sunset. Oh, come on, man.
Victor's presence still felt, but
What is Leviathan
Oh.
doing, bro?
Oh, come on, man.
Victor's presence still felt, but Leviathan is feeling the pain. Jumping out, expecting someone closer, but Domby out
The
wide.
coordination on this round is not good
Barely
from Full
scratched
Sense.
by that shorty. Pop flash the
Oh
slide
my
in,
God,
looking
what
to
a-
bring
what
this
a
one
flash.
to its end. And break
It's over. They just got owned. Really
Oh, is that
nice
5?
round from Nongshim.
100%.
Really bad round from Full Sense
Man.
also. Okay. Let's go bind.
In particular, I'm kind of interested in this base.
Yeah, I mean, there's like certain agents that you can't really nerf them without destroying the agent. And so an agent like Neon will probably always be relevant because unless you just take away sprint completely, sprint and slide, then the agent is always going to have the ability to be like high skill ceiling. And most players are not going to put the time into Neon, and most players are not going to really like understand the agent that well. And so they'll probably just get continually owned by it and be like, well, this agent's really stupid. That's how most people think about the agents that make you like change your perception of how the game is played a little bit. Because players are just like, this agent's dumb. Like, why did Riot make this agent? Instead of understanding what it does.
On the way that this has Bind has always been FULLSENSE's secondary ban. It hasn't been their first, it's been their second. So, you know, clearly not a map that FULLSENSE is like afraid of, but
Oh boy, full
here we
flood
go.
in around the back, and it seems like FULLSENSE not even catching a glimpse of that, but it's going to be another jump shot. It would seem as Premi's able to find Ivy for the opening kill, but Downbeat arriving here on the site should have been able to find that second, but cannot. The X-Ross and RB, however,
Okay.
bring it back into a
2v2.
2v2. Bandit finding value, and now the cut across once
Flip
again. FULLSENSE
into
full point
B.
map. Quick on the TP is RB. Set the smoke on Hookah. Just wrap around the spot. Oh, but the shot.
Ooh, RB.
Had he not fired that one off, may have been able to play this one slowly, but he still
How does he know?
shot. Had he not fired that one off, may have been able to play
How does he know?
this one slowly, but he still has the setup.
Spike down B.
Ty looking to try to run him down, and he cannot. RB.
All right. RB's the best.
Unbelievably sharp. He's I see the growth.
RB's the best player in the world.
Would it be to see Downbeat not play the Neon and RB to do it again? I mean, they're the two players.
It's never gonna happen.
When I hear Neon, they're the two players I still think of.
Yeah. I think that's 100% fair.
Huge.
Sees grab on the two, but Molly not deep enough.
I think a jog too.
Sure.
But absolutely, these two are something different. Just a slow push up. It's a pretty good stack here too.
That was a good point, actually. RB was like the
FULLSENSE
original
sees that
good
smoke
Neon
and
player.
Like trying to make it feel
When the
like
agent
they
first
were
came out.
rotating, but Nongshim just happy to hold their defaults. Oh, right into a judge maybe? Well, okay. Back all the way around the world. FULLSENSE happy to work the map at least. Francis getting real close with this Marshall. Seen what he can do with it before already.
Have an exit strategy set up here, but there's the second, there's the third. As well as some minor damage on to Leviathan. So 3 kills. Nice and early on that dimensional drift buildup.
One enemy
Is how it's
remaining.
gonna be, and Ivy with that Spectre lingering within the smoke, just uses it against them, and overall, it's
FULLSENSE still, of course, we saw it in Dombi's mitts earlier. Obviously, I don't think it ever got revealed, but you just kind of have to assume with Nongshim that, yes, Dombi will be holding a shotgun.
Omen is the Neon of controllers.
It makes it so tricky to clear all these corners, check all these angles. Have to
I would
spend extra
say
util that you
Viper.
normally might not.
Francis now
Viper will always be relevant unless they kill the agent.
try to maybe play an X-Ross on this angle, but it's actually just a full cluster.
Oh boy.
Flash out Primi. Just left out on his own.
Didn't have a TP set up. Was just going for it.
Nongshim just hunting like a pack of wolves. Spot out is there, damage
That
dealt.
could have been
high.
a free kill for Francis.
Down to 54 is
Okay,
now
they-
all of FULLSENSE trying to stay together. Themselves
They walk into
clustered in
U-Haul.
towards this Lamb's position, but Teleporter's going to start
Don't
to be
really
taken.
have
but you
a plan
still have
here, it
X-Ross
looks like.
lingering on this side of the map. Never got pulled away.
Yeah.
Quick potential chase in around the back here from Jit Boys.
Damn, he came behind
His
them.
way in towards the defender
I mean,
spawn.
they're
Now
stuck.
the look back from Ivy. Reads it gorgeously, wins the fight with the
They're
Spectre.
stuck.
Sees dodge out from the cubby. X-Ross gets whippy.
Big whip.
Downbeat approaches in from behind. Judge able to ring out.
Dude, but look at how
His way in towards-
responsive Danby is. His read is so
Start to be
crazy
taken,
here.
but you still have X-Ross lingering on this side of the.
He hears them running in, so Danby insta TPs. He doesn't go through the door and throw away his life,
Map never got pulled away.
which causes them to freeze, which buys his team time to get to B.
Quick potential chase in around the back.
He scouts and stuns them, so now they're stuck here longer, which buys even more time for these players to get here. He also confirms that there's no Viper, which means that one player is still missing, which is going to alert Ivy to turn around and fight the Viper.
Jit Boys his way in towards the defender spawn now, but the look back from Ivy reads it gorgeously, wins
And then,
the fight with the Spectre.
once they get the players here, and his teammates say they're dropping in, he instantly comes through
Sees it dodge out from the cubby. Exros gets whiffy.
and kills a player in hookah. It's like
Dambi
a really, really incredible round
ring
from
out for
Dambi.
one. Leviathan taken down, numbers.
And now he's going to go wrap long.
They look to convert the bonus, but Francis is low.
And this is going to be really surprising to FULLSENSE, just because
From Garden.
they just have no
Now just
concept of how
jumps into the
fast
corner,
this
and they
guy's
know
moving.
exactly where Ty is at, and they know that he's low on HP. Dambi waiting for the 1, 2, 3. Ty will be.
That might be one of the best rounds of Neon play I've ever seen. That was so good.
Able to shrug it off, but can't get the follow-up, so two players surviving. Nongshim, a 3.
Nongshim here. Good kind of feel for how Jit Boys is calling. Now Francis has his ult. He's got an outlaw.
I believe it was RB just telling X-Ross, like, it's all right, after a couple of those shots on the players making their way out of hookah. Damage on the Jit Boys. There is the judge. There's Dambi. Swing in. Top of the tube. Primi on the corner check. Will be able to find one, but once again cannot escape through the teleporter. Dambi's just far too fast.
He's waiting for the reinforcements.
Smoke's down.
Look at attacker spawn.
Francis with the outlaw slowly approaching. Might not get the involvement, but he's looking forward.
Crazy.
Oh, second one in long. Ends in Korea. Middle-ching this guy.
The process of rough start.
I
to
watched
the
tomorrow's
first.
APAC games. Yeah, I mean, I probably will review them. I don't think I'm going to watch them live because I'm sick, so I don't want to stay up until like 4 a.m. because then I probably will never get better.
Map rough start so far here on Bind. Very much in that same conversation of being an
Absolutely.
absolute demon.
Yes.
If the next iteration of aimers like that, ooh, that's going to be terrifying.
Exactly. Exactly. And look at this. Space taken. Oh, Francis.
Kill
Spike
found.
down,
Kahlua
attacker spawn.
taken down very early on. Nightfall not going to be in the equation this time around.
Yeah, that's the last player you want to lose there, too. This is just all coming undone for FULLSENSE so fast.
1 second, guys.
Just no real big picture game plan seems to be able to culminate in anything successful.
My prediction on GE versus
It's your
CFM.
Nightfall, you're going to
Slight edge GE,
send
but
the TP over with the
probably
clone.
like 55-45. I watched
Nothing
AG.
changing
I
at all
haven't
for
watched the most recent AG yet.
They don't react in any way to
But
that.
they look like one of the best teams
They're
in
just
China
happy
for
to play
sure.
this 3-2 default. Put the op into place. See if they can get through.
Coming through, but Francis simplifying a second. Ivy watching showers, now sets up the bite. Denying the plant, Ty just stay tucked around the back.
FULLSENSE are just getting picked off.
It's tough for Cruz, man.
They don't know where to go.
Things have been looking so good this year so far.
Talked about it, had him on the analyst desk before the show started. Said that he does feel like overall Nongshim has been operating at a bit of a higher level than them. Right now, Nongshim are looking to just basically prove him correct. Bonus is on
Well, I
them
also
to
have
try to
VG
turn this
versus
one
Zeta,
around.
no.
Francis,
I already watched it.
four-dimensional drift in play. Ivy under pressure, will get taken down on the flank. Francis now gone. Downbeat arriving.
Player
It's
standing.
just chaotic
Spike down,
here on the
B.
site. RB all of a sudden the last one standing. A 1v3 trying to pull off some heroics, but sends out a couple shots, swoops forward.
In the long run,
All right, they get around.
they're going to have a mega weak side this time. It is a stacked push out towards B. Tell TP available. Yep. Francis goes through it. Oh, man.
Corner for Jit Boys, getting the spot, getting the kill, looking for the second, but can't make it happen. RB.
Okay, good trade.
Is that a 1-for-1 exchange at the end? Now, just like that,
I mean, just-
Nongshim
Yeah, I was gonna
full
say,
forces
FULLSENSE
on this side of
surely
the
they
map.
teleport
Downbeat
here.
gonna
They
be
heard a
sent
bunch of
sprinting
people
across
leave.
to try to match the pace. The teleporter take from FULLSENSE. Gets himself here just in time.
The problem.
Does he wall
You have
out?
a Neon
Can
on
he
the
go?
opposite team.
They're going to call the rotate back.
Yeah.
There's still a minute to play with, so very much some ring around the rosy going on here.
Bison hasn't heard anything in his direction. It's a good read. Good extra layer, good protocols from FULLSENSE.
They're worried about the RB ult.
At the ready, just waiting for the tap. Sends it.
Yep.
Bit of damage. No, the kill. Ty.
Wow, kills
Didn't know
thigh.
how to
That's
use it. I
bad.
didn't see the blast packs were just gone. Might have used them the initial entry, but either
30
way,
seconds left.
that is a devastating catch.
Good delay from Nongshim.
It wasn't even the one with a spike.
No, it's Killua.
Where are you?
Python spray and pray in towards Lambs. RB with 3 now dropped, but Ivy has the finisher.
I think it made Ty just. Oh my God, Dombey.
Just deleted.
Just forget it.
Francis,
Just
quick
deleted.
exit. Jumps back over towards that B side, but once again, FULLSENSE find themselves in this position where they've scaled forward. They've gotten
Why does Jit Boys have a judge? The Raze is blast packing in.
control of Lamps, but no real semblance of control of the
I guess because they want the Raze to entry, and then Jit Boys drops the pit and has a judge inside,
side
maybe?
itself, and then they get backed up against the teleporter.
Oh,
Nightfall hit on the 2. Jit Boys trying to hold close here with that judge. Desperately find something, but no one's going to go pushing. Not while there hasn't been a peep from that spike. He's the one with that hit, but far too many casualties here to really try to commit in with that ultimate. Paint Shells force the position of Francis and get him tagged a little bit lower, but for now it is still a flawless round in progress for Nongshim.
God, if you get one kill here, that's
enemy
full.
remaining.
Forget it.
Spike
two down.
A.
Just dropping simultaneously. You know exactly where this Viper's at. It's back around the corner, and here comes Dami in from behind.
Wow. Okay.
FULLSENSE once.
Timeout cold.
Find where control leaning back into even just like the deadlock.
Yeah,
Could have been good, but
that's true. That's a good call. That's a good shout.
Francis going to the TP play. Eye is out in the open.
Yeah, FULLSENSE, they don't seem ready for
Now the clone
anything
would have been
here.
one hell of a fake.
There's no way this works, Jit. There is no way. There's no way.
Trying to walk up into it, but Ivy's just been so sharp. I get it, it's unexpected. Who's gonna just go walk?
I mean, they really need to be taking B long. Like, I know that Nongshim is starting with a ton of people B long, but FULLSENSE is just letting them. They're basically just like being pushed into whatever Nongshim wants them to do.
Unassisted into a pit to try to kill the Viper. Ivy just has full sights, trained straight down short. Now taking Dami, intercepting every possible route that FULLSENSE could try to go.
There's only one player I can think of who could have got away with what Jit tried to do, and that's Nats. I mean, so hard. And Ivy's so locked in today. You need a premium moment right now for FULLSENSE.
We need 4 more after
30
that.
seconds left. Spike
Oh,
down.
there's just gonna be a
B.
pop flash out of the smoke, but they just blind phase, so A 1-for-1
One enemy
flash now
remaining.
sent, but I mean, you're
Okay.
Is somehow
Well,
better to
it's not
bank
looking
them,
good for Full Sense.
putting together as much as they possibly can. Showstopper out, and Ivy, it's just going from bad to worse for Full Sense as he snipes Kai out of the air. Pretty good for one, but now Ivy continues to decimate. Won't be able to find an ace. Gets the 4K, but Jit Boys gets haunted, revealed, and zoned away from the spike on the
They're
ground.
getting absolutely destroyed.
Side forward, Dombey.
peaks.
8.
Here we go.
Base forward, Leviathan taken down to 8. Bound to the corner, meanwhile
Absolutely
pressure building up
destroyed.
over towards Showers, but Francis
Can't even win that.
just makes his exit back over to this way, and now he's got to be dialed in on this angle.
I mean, Leviathan's down to 8 HP off of that. Francis at 87 with 24 armor.
And they're hoping and praying that this push comes in, and that they're going to be able to win it without any casualties. But if they're stacked up enough, Francis might just be able to find flat. As there it is. Kai and Brimmy both taken down. The spear broken over Francis's knee, snapped in half. He's in the short now, maybe an ace of his own. No, denied. Won't be able to find another here.
Totally destroyed on this
Locked
map.
in. This team, you're seeing it with the op, but
He's the one leading it now.
here we go.
right.
Primmy's turn for it all.
They're
Not gonna see
ulting.
much.
Nobody is
This
following.
is all a fake, all just to try to draw some attention towards this side of the map. Makes his exit in 2, and now the push gets ready to come in. Still this late linger though from R.
They started running so far back, man. They started running here. Like, this guy has been hearing them the entire time. If they contact walked and then they popped, this would actually work.
RB setting up the volley to try to slow them down on the approach, but Jit Boys does have that judge, is able to take him out, but Dombey now arriving. Shorty drawn, finds the one, scoops up that judge for himself. Now we're trying to make use of it. Ivy going to be taken down, but Francis able to find one to trade there. Kalua coming up with the kills. The Nightfall crashes across, and Dombey will fall. X-Ross now a 1v3.
Well, they're gonna win anyway, but
About
Crab
that
kicked out.
was
got those full
not the best fake.
As looks like there's a sheriff for the side of Full Sense.
All right, 10-2. Full Sense has to win pistol.
Yeah, they're
Toxin screen down.
That's their plan.
convinced
4-1.
this is going to be an A hit. But so far, Nongshim actually just angling
Toxins going up.
towards B. I mean, the spike's pretty well committed over there for now. And the TP
Yeah, I
as
mean,
well
once you
in
see
that
Danby
direction.
play, it's hard not to root for
This is
this
just,
team.
oh, with all that
Just-
damage.
he's just so nuts.
Painful rounds suffered here by Leviathan.
Toxin screen down.
That's going to keep Full Sense interested in this short A position.
Ivy sticking around, looking for that peak, but Thai. A great shot that we found, much needed.
Well, they could try to... They want to set up for the collapse, but nobody's going up there. Nobody's going towards Hookah. The TP won't matter.
Now smoke down just to block off that angle because they suspect that there's going to be somebody on that lurk, and especially with the teleports coming out. And they know that they've made the right call.
I'll be watching
So
it
land in play, Nongshim.
when I wake up in the morning.
4v5.
I'm not gonna watch it
on this
live
post
because it's
plan.
at like 4 a.m. for
RB
me.
spotted by the Prowler, has to clear that one out. Relay bolt from Dombey will delay. Clear the haunt. He'll slide across. I mean, he's just got a classic. He's just truly a lunatic. But it's enough to reroute all the forces of Full Sense.
Oh my God, Danby
is going to be hot on
he's
their heels.
flanking them.
Just rotating around, trying to catch them off guard.
This is such a crazy
Final
play.
one. Jump up onto the windowsill. Kalua able to find one, but Jit Boy's going to be taken down as X-Ross finds the kill. Dombey now arriving in around the back. Looking to try to play this one out patiently. How patient is too patient. Now striking, stops the diffuser. And that's the round done and dusted. It doesn't matter what else he does, he will die. Ty will find 4.
That's crazy.
But cannot find a...
What a ridiculous
Gosh,
play to
he's
make on
just-
that flank.
He's so smart on top of being unbelievably talented.
You see the dregs that are scraped together here. It's Primmy trying to play himself in on an angle, but Dombey just swoops
That
the corner.
instant
Bulldog
punish
in
from
hand, relay
Danby.
bolt. He's gonna go jumping straight into that
Oh
thing.
my
He
God,
doesn't
he's
give a
so
damn about
nuts.
setting himself up. He just wants blood, and he is
He's
facing.
so nuts, dude.
Leviathan once again down to 3 HP, rerouted. The Bucky, the best that they have remaining behind this buy. This teleporter with the spike will get taken. Leviathan on the chase.
Out of my way.
Jit Boys, maybe two easy targets, but no, RB swoops the corners, able to find that kill. Now it is just Kahlua arriving around the back. Francis with the Guardian. Tucking away in hookah as the plant comes in.
All right.
The head
Domination from Nongshim.
getting too many targets, split apart, picked
10
to
chances
pieces.
to close it out.
Intelligent of that decision that is. Knowing that he's dead no matter what. Gonna get under that crosshair. Individual. Just tremendous. Okay, speaking of tremendous.
Good kill from Kahlua, looking for that second, but ends up getting too many targets, split apart, picked to pieces. Primi with the judge needing to do wonders.
I mean, they
Double stack
they
around the
basically
corner. Pops the clone, looks for a little bit more.
they
but then
basically
counter
use
swing down behind the
Danby like
boxes,
he's a
able to find him.
drone that can kill
Numbers
people.
advantage still established from Nongshim as they look to bring this to an end. Ivy watching the flank. Jit Boys with just a stinger. So outfavored, so
That's very cool.
dead. Ties position known.
Very
dealt
cool.
with 13-2. Nongshim red 4.
Super nice from them. Let's go, Mr. Yeoman. Let's go, Mr. Yeoman. Good stuff, dude.
But good lord, I can't wait to hear from Nongshim, so we're going to go ahead and send it down to Bella and hear from our winners.
Hello, hello.
That was sick.
Right
All right.
now. They're busy.
Let's watch Paper X get smoked.
It's a pretty complicated question, to be honest.
That's true.
It comes down to a lot of things, but it does a lot of time come with controlling chaos and embracing chaos. You need to understand when you want to live in that chaos. Sometimes you need to be Bane from Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So and other times you need to respect it and you don't get pulled in too much. You need to understand that you don't want to be playing Paper X's game when you're not
Combined. I love him on this.
for him, and then has
Oh, this play. We're gonna toss.
Series of the
And but I
very scary to go.
goodness.
It's been a dominant pick for him. No reason why
All
he's been
right.
in the conversation.
We got
for one
the
of best
classic
players in the world.
1-3-1
He's done such a
insta
good job
rotate to wherever noise is
getting the
pistol
most
on defense.
out of this agent. Nobody home here. It's actually, Jemkin solo as 3 players were in the spawn looking to rotate. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Well, he's just instantaneous with it. The headhunter. Able to
Kind
find
of a
Forsaken.
bad
Swing around the
bad
corner.
eye.
Something going to be taken down. Jing with a frenzy. Able to find Cushy at range.
Bad eye
Crazy
from
guy
Envy.
quickly deals with them, and Envy cannot get things started with that classic. So now it's just a buy a sheriff in a 1v4. One
Moniette
player within a headshot
revenge
range.
game.
Rather than body shot range. Come on, Brain. We can't have this happen again.
Phantom or Vandal? The Phantom is the superior weapon
Boxing screen down.
in
Stand around the back.
most cases.
No, not about.
Happens first between, your true sentinel and your pseudo sentinel. Guy with chamber. It's unbelievable aim. Get those snipers rocking and rolling for him as quickly as possible. Though this time he's going to grab a phantom. 3
Jemkin buys
bulldogs.
a Phantom
Crazy
is
guy with just a
interesting.
sheriff.
I guess it kind of makes sense
Jing
with the
actually
way
going
Paper
with
X
the
is just going
shorty,
to
but
rush,
he's tagged
but
up quite heavily. Divide
Definitely
with a sheriff of his
dangerous.
own. He's on the other side of the map. His smoke's down, trying to get the execute to go. See if it's seated.
Just outside of lamps here. Smoke will fall. No one close enough to try to cover. They look to overwhelm him, but will just be a force on the rendezvous. Spike now going to be scooped up. Plant, front of truck, coming back in.
was that RQ
Oh,
smoke that dropped?
see if it's seated.
Just outside of lamps here.
No, it's just Viper Wall, and this guy's just in the open.
Smoke will fall. No one close enough to try to cover. They look to overwhelm him, but will just be a
Vandal has better skins, but the Phantom is the better gun.
force on the rendezvous. Spike now going to be scooped up. Plant, front of truck, coming back in. Something gets us in play, but 4v5. Players tagged low for Paper X on the post plan. Pretty much all util aside from just a singular satchel. Going to be set and Forsaken going to be caught as that Trailblazer goes forward. Jing trying to
Nice
close the
spam.
gap, ends up getting taken down. See Paper X can muster up any kind of damage here. It's going to have to be on the back of the 5 Sheriff.
Good teamwork.
Like you mentioned,
Very
You
clean
took
from RQ.
for value
Nicely done.
compared to, or now, I should say, relative to some of the other ones. Ooh. Just a little bit of damage.
Paint chills to the face. Looking to close the gap, but caught a glimpse. And it's going to be a bit of a standoff there and a back away from Jing and Xpharaoh. Occupying their give and territories.
Okay,
As
all
one
of
yet.
All of Showers gets cleared.
Transit over towards Lamps, but he cannot. Devi, however, through the smoke, I believe, able to dispatch Crazy Guy. So Smoke's out of the equation. His arrival around the back
getting
to be
wrapped.
noted. During that orb takes something, barreling his way forward towards Showers. In the meantime, though,
Kind of a weird round for Paper X.
They get
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, teleporting and then going here wouldn't make any sense if they have two people wrapping Showers. So they're gonna teleport, fake, come back here, but because Jemkin has trip here, it's not gonna work. So this guy's gonna stick.
it's kind of cushy.
it's going to be a double back across towards A, it would seem. But trademark pop, if they can clear that, maybe would drum up some more interest. But for now, RRQ, they are making the right call. Swing in the corner, Cushy
my
able to find the
goodness.
transfer. Something Forsaken, both going to be taken down. The Seekers
Instant ult.
immediately
Yeah, makes
invested.
sense.
Telling all. As Paper X have to clear these out.
Crazy transfer from Cushy.
Pings came down. It was great recognition from RRQ.
30 seconds left.
They're so on top of their game already.
Time dwindling
They're
here.
gonna
Jemkin
freeze and try
starting
and
to slide
re-hit,
back.
but they're into 3 people.
Talk for the clear, but Experiments just playing this angle. No one watching to try to keep Jing covered. Just completely, utterly exposed and dealt with. The time now basically gone. Trying to get this plan through. Looking nigh impossible as the cleanup will come.
Really nice from RRQ.
Players on site got immediately there were pings and showers.
Bucky gameplay now for Jing. 3 stingers and then a sheriff. All that Paper X can scrape together for the round. Still playing in towards the site where Jemkin has the operator. Something that they were feeling like they were trying to actively avoid in the previous. Flash will connect, but Monyet having the drop back. Shows up and over the top, but Treat a little bit slow here because she's still catching a glimpse that it's just a meat grinder. On exit is Monyet, cleans up 3 glimpse that it's just
Man, great responsive utility.
shows up and over the top, but Treat a little bit slow here because she's still catching a glimpse that it's just
But also a little crazy that they don't just, I mean, I feel like they just stuck.
meat grinder.
Early
They just
timeout on
stopped after coming out.
They're trying to keep that energy hot here. I mean, most of these rounds are big. Sometimes as a chamber, that's what happens. Fine. Usually, because you're playing.
They smoke shower.
Guys, hopping,
Ready?
hopping.
All there.
It's not. Piper in.
Smoke though. They need.
Yeah.
We just go away now.
Yeah, let's go. Kaya only one press. I'm gonna go
Left.
shower Sevilla.
Sky and Raze B. I think there's 3 B.
Well, it is a correct call. 3 players are on the B side of the map. Clone forward into the showers. Jemkin
Closed.
not going to be clearing that, just holding the angle. Did they flash their way in? No. Something
Nice.
just dry swinging in. Pays the iron price as Jemkin 4-0.
Not gonna expect the second one right away, looks like.
Teleport taken. Monyet arriving from behind. The showstopper going to be drawn in and up and over the top. They
Oh
land
my
right next
God.
to each other, but Monyet's still able to find the draw, get the follow-up on a Forsaken as
That was
well.
ridiculous.
Toxins going up.
Jemkin finds the shorty draw onto Envy. 5-0 now on the chamber. And it's just a divide.
It was a good teleport though, because Jemkin confirmed that there was probably
mobility, but
not very many people in
Monyet outdoes
garage.
him.
So yeah, very nice.
But that was
Toxins going
pretty nice.
It's been obviously going, for the Neon quite a bit when he was playing the Duelist.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now you're just trying to figure something out. You don't even have the. Where's the wall down? Oh, it's in short.
Yeah,
for
I like
right.
the comps that
Now I see
RRQ is running.
There's no
It makes
real
sense.
way to try to walk up. You kind of
No.
They fit
watched
what the
by
players
Crazy
are
Guy,
good at.
Trademark even if you make it to the corner of Lamps.
Yeah, and who knows if that's where the operator is. And you can see a lot of this early part of the round is fact-finding missions. We heard it in the comms. This time they're gonna back off Cushy. Monyet swooping in.
Showstopper
Rose
online.
prefer
Jing grabbing
Phantom?
the orb there.
I don't know, maybe.
Gonna let her rip in this round. Playing into the 4-player stack on this side of the side is just gonna be Molly's.
I think they're slowly converting, yeah.
Something the only one who's really been able to scale forward is Envy left out into the open. Forsaken will be able to find one. Jing gets another. Xpharaoh take it down.
Oh,
Tag to
it's a
43,
Paper
but
Rex
something.
round, man.
Scoops the Phantom, finds
chaos.
a kill. Looking like a thrifty fashion for Paper Rex to try to get themselves on the board.
Last player standing.
Crazy guy left to his own devices, spotting out one. Gets
Chaos
the kill,
running
counter
through
swing is there, so
smokes.
A big part of
all right, got
It's bound to happen at
a
least
really
once when you play them.
favorable fire solution.
Yeah, Phantom on low ping is completely different than anything. Like, Phantom online doesn't feel as good as Vandal, but Phantom on low ping is like insta kill.
Solutions for Paper
It's
Rex.
really
all right,
strong.
got 4 ultimates and one charge away from having 5.
Got to get him to go in this round before the cycles come through for RRQ as well.
Something.
Wow,
Caught
big whiff.
outside of market.
Big whiff from
Will
something.
push out from B long. One of the ultimates now nullified.
The response from RRQ, previous round, they got bullied out of that space, so they just go right back and say, well, we can do that too. That's a huge ult out of the equation.
Taking it for themselves, and Cushy on the jiggle peak, not going to get caught up. Able to back away, Boombot clears up the rest of the garden, as is the Prowler. Paint Shell, however, from Monette holds them back. Smoke's now starting to fall, but there's the spot out. Rocket will connect. Jing able to find one. Now the orbital strike going to be called in. Cushy cooked as Forsaken takes him down with the ult. That's 2 invested though, and they still need to make their way forward into the site.
They're
Those
just
2 kills,
they're just
they
packed
should
up and
be well
walking through the
slated
choke
for.
point.
Jimkin, however, from Tube, able to find.
Still able to get
Even
those
after a
ults to
recent
go.
recoil change? No,
Solid
I mean,
assist.
on 0 ping on land, Phantom is just way better in basically every scenario, except for on like really long maps.
Nice work. Getting those ult cycles to be in their favor.
Oh.
A miss.
Just a hair off from that one. Jing can breathe a sigh of relief.
Okay. RQ actually
Where's the
still has
rendezvous?
okay money because
It's
they
out.
got 5 in a row.
Paper X starting to lean towards the B side of the map, which is very much the weaker side.
I
Xfero
assume Paperex is gonna
Trying to
double
force it.
ult combo here.
Got that Nightfall drift, that Nightfall. There you go.
Okay, now sees it. Plus 2 players for a second, but
Yep.
just incoming disaster as orbital strike forces something deeper into the site, but no one's at home to try to find this punish. 2 players at hookah, 1 at elbow. The RX still needing to bring the spike forward.
Not the best use of Brimstone ult there.
Sparrow just lingering here within this smoke. The double push coming through, looking for the transfer, cannot make it happen. Jing able to make it a 1-for-1. Now in play here onto the site. Till dwindling for RRQ.
Why Sky and not Fade?
Jing tries
Team
to hold
preference.
the doorway. Forsaken. Well, he'll just find both there in hookah.
Whoa!
Double face in towards backside, though the shorty gonna be drawn out. It's gonna be Jemkin able to find.
Wait a second, what?
Jing tries to hold the doorway. Forsaken. Well, he'll just find both there in hookah.
Whoa!
Double face in towards backside, though the shorty gonna be drawn out. It's gonna be Jemkin able to find it. The tour de force shot connecting. The spot out, and
Oh my god,
Forsaken
he's so fast.
doesn't collect the kill. Jemkin gets the third, makes
Using
Show me the
crazy
shots.
look great for Paper X. Forsaken reestablishes hookah control. Got the pit down. Oh man.
didn't even use him as a drone.
No, he just
Jesus.
went for it.
Maxim! Nice, Maxim! Well played. My God, Maxim!
Jemkin working wonders. Jing.
Okay.
Ha!
What?
Screw the rest around. Replay right now. Just
Yeah,
roll it.
just-
Roll it.
yeah,
roll
yeah.
it. Blast banged up.
How did he kill 3 people there?
Is
Bro,
he didn't even
what?
flashbang.
He
He
did-
just
I thought
walked up.
he did. He just walked out of the poison.
What the hell?
That from Jing.
A lot of the
That showstopper.
Are Paper X cooked? I mean,
They're trying to
probably
contend
not.
with. As well, jumping forward, Jemkin. Backpedaling, not getting caught by that orbital strike.
got
They lost
rendezvous.
1 game.
Gets rid of the Prowler, gets rid of the Boombot as well. Something at the same time, he's TP'd right
Ooh,
past
fast.
Sparrow. It has
Very
absolutely
nice.
destroyed them.
Very nice from
Completely
Paper
catching them
X.
off guard. Well, what an adjustment and call from Paper X off the back of RRQ's timeout. By now watching around the back. Being a little bit whipped in crowd peek from Monette, able to find the punish, and suddenly Paper X maybe overstepping a bit.
Showstopper and Seekers.
Crazy guy on the peak, tucks back away. Seeker's now gonna be
Yeah,
let
they're gonna
loose.
use it.
Planted.
Facing forward, Jing continuing to try to duel this one out as Showstopper gets drawn from Monette. Forsaken able to find one. Showstopper will connect. Jing gonna
Alright.
take it down to 2v2.
Jing loses
He's
his
connecting.
showstopper.
Is Envy swinging onto the corner, unable to find it. It's all down to Forsaken.
Big
now.
whiff from
Finds
Envy.
the first.
Oops.
Sees him holding it, re-swings out.
Typical
Nice
Paper
clutch
X.
from Forsaken.
Still some frustration.
Oh god, yeah.
As showstopper from Jing now going to be coming through, and Crazy Guy's just left on an island, nowhere really to go. With little frantic backpedal is Yet, just paint shelling Cushy. Sends it over into
This is a pretty bad anti-eco from RRQ, or
There's to come
pretty
in
bad
here
eco round. They're just
the
like
rest of the guys.
3 people just like randomly dying on
once
their
again.
own. No plan.
With the off. Flush against the wall. The Prowler, however, checking it out. Forces the rendezvous. He's back into Lamps. Jing's trying to run him
What a
down.
shot.
What a shot. Catches him 3 feet off the ground. Finds
What
the
a
second.
shot.
Something now dead. And Paper X have this round slipping away.
Who's next?
Is RQ. Oh, but locking
Who's
up that
next?
7-5 half. Forsaken out of the smoke.
Yeah. Bacon
Solid
tries to run
readjustment.
through a
Sparrow
smoke. Classic
finds the
Paper
punish.
X.
Spike still in hand. Stuck here for Envy. Seems he and Divine have their work cut out for them. Shorty into the smoke. Everyone's just dropped dead basically at Lamps. They have no real sight control, no real information about other players' positions. Go for the plan behind Dice. It's Crazy Guy. The poking prod, but Divine hits the flick. Shuts down 2. Crazy Guy and Expero both taken out. Paper X now. They're trying to be on for a 2v5, and now
Nice nade.
it would be an ace from Divine.
Ace clutch.
Just a point remaining to try to delay this. No one low. Likelihood of a kill from that util very damn low.
One thing that you can pretty much take to the bank against Paper X, like if you're playing them and you want like a couple pieces of advice of how to beat this team, is every single time that they are down players, say it's a 5v3, you have 5 players, they have 3 players, they are going to make a brain dead play. And what I mean by that is they will run through a smoke dry. They will never ever try to win through some sort of like macro play. It will always be some sort of aggressive play. So what we saw there, Forsaken drops smokes for himself and then just tries to take a solo timing. And then they're in a 5v2, 4v2, whatever it was. They're never going to plant the spike. They're never going to try and win through time. It's always going to be tap, try to fight, tap, try to fight, tap, try to fight, and then maybe they'll plant.
Wow.
So
Well, given the pace,
if they're down in numbers, they will always try to fight you.
And again, you can go with these 4-1 splits. Look at Paper X. They're like, we know what you did on your pistol round. We're doing it too. Except now they're moving a little bit ahead of schedule, and Devi in trouble potentially if they were pushing off that. But that's all just fake pressure.
Well, they hear the sheriff.
Man,
Back away, and this does have them funneled into the stack of Paper X.
what a read here for Paper X. To at least have their strong side where it needs to be.
They've got 4 people here, but they're not really defending the site unless they're
Plan
going to
should
flood
be
through
able
these
to come
smokes.
through. Spam tag damage. Obviously, somebody puts him at 45.
Okay, they
Crazy
do
Guy
try to
getting
flood.
Equals drive for now, but not until Forsaken swoops out. But there's Jemkin striking once again, and Moneyette getting involved. Runs down the enemy Brimstone.
It was done kind of
Player
weirdly.
advantage in the hands of RRQ once more.
They like waited until the spike was
Noise
planted and
fades,
then
swing
went
the
for the
corner.
flood.
Cushy gonna be good for 1. Looking for the second, doesn't manage to make it happen. Something fights back a little bit more, but Jing, with that sheriff, gonna have to do an immense amount of work as something falls to 24. The fuse being started, or at least just the tap. Now they rotate back, but need to make a move of this. They have no idea of Expero's position.
See, they will never try to even have. It's always just
Time pretty much already
tap
gone.
and fight. Tap and
Sparrow
fight.
not falling for it.
The beginning of the round doesn't amount to really much
I think Forsaken's like the only person that would actually stick there.
in terms of denying RRQ anything. So you just basically have to play full retake anyway. So just like almost all the way there on the read, just a couple steps short. Now it's Forsaken with the short this time. 3 sheriffs.
And they
Man,
get the ord, they go
easy
stack
little
as
investment. There's
5.
Hugo for Paper X. Can they keep this obscure enough? They're making a lot of noise though.
Now they're going to try and
Ready
fight
waiting.
through
The
here.
Marshall's been doing significant
Jemkin's
work
dead.
in Pacific so far. This time, though, only gonna be good for the one kill.
And they'll
Scoop
speed
up
up into
something
A.
Is Sparrow making his presence
Oh my
known
God.
as he finds Jing, but will get traded back. Envy with a nice shot of the Bandit. Keeps it into a 3v3.
Spike planted.
Scoops up that Stinger, and now there's a chance for Paper Rex to try to pull off this Thrifty. Firepower still very much in hand for RRQ. Envy spotting one. Ooh, bye, dead on that
Yeah, I
flank
like this from
angle.
RRQ. They go looking for contact
The
after
damage
planting
found,
because
whittling away at him,
they
but
know Paper X is probably like surrounding
gonna-
them in ones.
Sure.
This was good.
Poison orb there.
Oof. Okay. Paper X economy low. 3 light armors. Outlaw purchase. Nice.
Poison orb there.
On the
Nice
bonus. Actually, this is their first buy
Instead,
round.
RRQ just opts to just
Really?
stick together, play for the trades. Even
I
at
just
even
realized that. On their first buy round, they have 3 light armors and a guardian. So they definitely overbought into the last round. That's something to keep
numbers
an
who
eye
have
on.
the advantage is the attackers in those scenarios. Poison orb there.
Okay. Something flashing
Nice
himself.
shot.
and just
Poison
storming
orb
his
emitted.
way towards that milestone.
Poison.
Flashback up and over the top, and how is
Wow.
Maniette winning that one? Forsaken desperately trying to find the 3-man spray, but it's only going to be getting 2. Envy the only one nearby. TP having to be taken by Devi. And RRQ are looking for another bonus conversion to get up to double digits. Swoop in, Envy.
Bring them down.
Damn solid shot. Void's taking damage from that outlaw. Send in with a shout.
Not enough fuel.
Flash finding nothing. Devi trying to scale forward to the box. Sets up some shots. Maniette does get
Last
tagged.
player standing.
But now
One
it is
enemy
all on to
remaining.
Envy. Turns the flash.
Take hold.
Sees at the ready. Knows exactly where Cushy is. But the time is starting to get away from him. The spot of the head, the dink. Puts up to 33. But Envy himself now down to 17, and the time is already gone.
Wait,
It is all on to
I'm
Envy.
kind of confused. Why didn't
Turns
he
the
push him
flash.
here?
Take hold.
Like he's, you could just push this guy. Just throw the prowler and push him, and you kill him, and you're fine.
At the ready. Knows exactly where Cushy is. But the time is starting to get away from him. The spot of the head, the dink. Puts up to 33. But Envy himself now down to 17, and the time is
Yeah, I don't
already
know.
gone. The round is over. The bonus can.
Kind of an unconfident
Finds a huge
play from Envy there.
call. RRQ is up by 5 rounds right now. And it's a weak buy. He carried over the Phantom. 3 sheriffs, something with just a classic.
Alright, Paper X is going to go for a
RRQ
walk.
just chill and wait. They know Paper X is going to try stuff. Yep.
Yep.
Try swinging on the Gemkin once again, and it's going to be something dead.
You know they're going to go for a walk somewhere.
So very clean. There's the heal out from Cushy. So damn suffered, completely nullified. As Paper Rex have reallocated their resources back over to A, but RQ start marching forward towards this B site.
Toxins going up.
And again,
Well,
drawing their forces back. Devi on the push, gets himself out towards Fountain. Trademark, he'll be able to spot him there in the middle of market.
yep. So they're going to have to make a choice. Does he try to create some attention? If he just waits for this execute to go?
30 seconds left.
Here's Trademark now.
Yeah.
Set up a
Definitely a little late for RQ. Okay.
pass it, but teleporters now
Nice.
going to be taken. As Forsaken trying to run him down, puts Maniette down to 7
Just a
HP.
mass
Cannot come up with
teleport
the
to
kill.
go B. I kind of like this.
Black on this angle,
This
he
is
can do a hell
nice.
of a lot. What some time.
Careful.
Whittled away at Jemkin, taking him low, but it's swings out into the open. Sparrow with a cross angle. Does strike him down. Swoop forward. Jake, fantastic headshot. Envy making use of that carried over weapon. Brings it down into the
1v1.
1v1. Crazy guy. Able to draw back, avoids the nightfall. And as he pushes, Envy.
Just, yeah, again, Jemkin's got
That was
something's
close.
number.
That was
Yeah,
close.
they're in full control now. 2 away.
Jinx just sending it. Will be able to find one. Something. Operator online. Catches Crazy Guy, and it's the best advantage, the best chance that Paper X have had in quite some time.
Okay. Paper X should
Solid
win
early
this
pressure.
round like 100%
Number
of
2
the
player
time.
advantage. Jemkin, however, still here, but Indy peeking out a lot closer than I anticipated. Some shots cannot come through.
Yeah, I mean, you're finally able to get into this operator for something, but it's just been so long.
Either retain it.
Yeah,
I will set up. Jing good for one, but expect
Wait a second.
lost.
either retain it.
Yeah.
I will set up. Jing good for one, but Sparrow good for both.
Orb emitting.
Why?
Suddenly, Those
Why
early
are they
advantages
peeking?
Start slipping away.
The
Still
5v3,
favored,
make them
still
play
with the player
attack.
advantage, but Divide peeks this one. Okay.
Wow.
Doesn't overstep it. Spike down on the floor.
That's so
Jemkin.
well played.
Deserving respect here. Needs to be feared, but will get caught.
Yeah, I mean, they got closer than it should have been.
Just, I mean, look at all these ults.
Play, let's play.
RRQ gonna use
Here.
at least the tour de force. It's an eco.
Might just be good enough, though, especially as
Wow.
Cushy
Classic
checks down
kill.
Jing. Weapon will be watched as Devi refills the space at Hookah. Not a full turn of the flash.
Oh,
Then he just
boy.
gets run down. Envy now putting himself in position. Gonna be a bit of that damage there. And then Cushy just
Bro, what
down.
just happened?
Envy now putting himself in position. Gonna be a bit of that damage. Flash. And then he just gets run down. Envy now putting himself in position.
Oh my god, is it... Envy's just standing still, spamming with a Vandal, giving this guy tracers.
Gonna be a bit of that damage
Oh
there.
my
And then
god.
Cushy just counterfires back through the orbital. Gets himself a 3K. Now the Seeker's leading. Something at backside with the op tag down to 24. Has to relocate as Forsaken tries to slot in from behind.
Spike planted.
Jumps up onto the ledge.
Smoke's down.
Smoke to be cycled down. Something trying to set him up with the flash. Sends it, but
Ooh.
Cushy pushes
What a
the
round.
elbow.
What a
Gets
round
the
from
4K,
Cushy.
and Jemkin is now trained it on the angle.
Here.
Yeah, there's no chance.
Jump out, the shot to fly. TP back to Garden. Trailblazer now chasing.
You might want to save your gun. The 1v3, you're against a Brimstone ult and an Operator. 3 of your teammates can't buy next turn. Why are we going for this?
Cushy potentially in for an ace, but Jemkin will just
Corner here. He had a Vandal round. With how clean.
a very
Again, it goes.
the 1v1 versus Cushy, got the kill and then escaped. I mean, he hit him with a seize and then tapped the spike. He can't hear it.
Right.
What's the point?
Right. Why not just run him down at that point?
Flash through the teleporter.
Yeah, some of the decisions that Envy's made so far have
Going
been
home,
kind of
Jing.
poor.
Stay set behind that box for now. 2 rifles trying to make a go of this. Forsaken with the other, about to be under some pressure here at Lamps. Showstopper though. Look at the guide them forward, checks around towards showers, nothing gonna be spotted. Paper X just have to respect this, they have to play back.
Oh, look at crazy guy.
A little bit of damage found there, and yeah, Crazy Guy trying to
Good
take the fight.
scout by Crazy Guy.
Bouncing at him, draws
Whoop.
the weapon, just shuts him
Whoop.
down. Envy now dancing around this with the Spectre. Forsaken gonna be taken out at the same time as Envy can only find the 1 kill.
What do I think the
Something in
RQ
all
did
the
that beat
weapons
Paper
lost,
X?
It's just the Sheriffs now.
I
Phantom
mean, they played
does
very
get
fundamentally sound. They didn't let Paper X pull them into
collected.
their
Over the side
style
to
of
tap,
game.
Something playing point, able to find the first.
They
Cushy
punished
here with
Paper
the
X for
poison
playing
orb
overly
combined.
aggressive
Shot
and being
onto
kind of
Exparrow, but
predictable
now
in their reactions to
something
things.
scrambling to try to work his way back.
They abused the fact that Paper X had very, very bad economy management and used the Outlaw to a good extent. And, yeah, basically they just didn't get caught by... They didn't get pulled into the
To me,
chaos. They didn't get pulled into
He's
Paper
played
X's
it
chaos,
twice in the
basically.
off-season over at age. Yes.
Should suit him very nicely, I think. I think it suits his play style. The real concern I have here right now is just how do you deal with this chamber? Because
We're doing the
Jemkin had as many
1-3-1
first kills
stuff.
as all of Paper X combined on Bind. So that's gotta end. You gotta find ways to shut that guy down. And you know, looking at the comps, you have some ability to push him off angles and things like that, but I don't know if it matters how good he's been.
Well, Paper X starting off with a gamble stack on the A side of the map. Just the chamber there. Now go full swooping rotation across the B.
I also do not like this comp.
And are going to have to just go ahead and work their way right back to where they started. Jemkin has silently been slotting forward. Trying to take as much space as he can. So 2 players sent for now. Devi still watching around mid doors. As with the TP forward, something does further bolster their defenses here. Swing out. Jemkin once again able to find it with that headhunter. Runs out of bullets, and Jing will be able to collect, but not before getting tagged. So down to 45.
Prediction GE versus DFM. I'd give GE a slight edge, like 55%.
Pushes forward and shock darts. Gotta get these in. It's gonna be a bit of damage there onto Cushy, but the kill not found. So Spike now in play, and Cushy backpedaling, still able to find a kill.
Very competitive game.
Player advantage right back over to RRQ. Shock darts now. Grapple goes out. Envy taken down in the open. Forsaken able to find Moniette from that stairs side. Final salvo sent. Forsaken the double tap. Comes away with the kill, but now it is all down to Devi. The 1v2. Solid damage found, but has to push forward. Gets the headshot. Crazy guy out of the equation. Looking for the hold to half, but Xpero.
All right, pistol round goes to RQ.
Do anything else?
Imagine Frost is watching this and being like, just play Vito, man. Shrug off all that util. Forsaken slotting himself forward with this bandit.
I mean, G definitely had a chance to beat Paper X, but G got caught by all the Paper X bullshit. All the random ecos and Paper X running through smokes at weird timings and stuff like that. RQ is playing a lot more discipline than GE.
Cushy over the reposition and something opens up with one. Headshot connecting, Moniette going to be taken out. Crazy guy gone. Xpero able to find one, but something Paper X themselves into the driver's seat.
Are we witnessing Paper X bullshit again?
Back with a kill of his own. Xpero drops a smoke. Envy watching forward. As the grab well does go off. Rendezvous going to be taken. Jemkin having to rescale forward once again as Xpero swinging the corner, gets some damage in, and Jemkin finishes it. Never held to half. Devi having to do it all. But
okay, good recovery from RQ. They almost threw that one.
Just gonna leave him on his own. Both teams.
This is another thing against Paper X. Like, it's really important to start with a lead. If you can start with a snowball where you win at least the first two, and if you can get the bonus, if you can get like the bonus, which basically gives you the first 4 rounds of the game, you're in such a better spot.
Running 4-1 stacks. Kitty corner from each other. Hello?
Behind this one, but Jing is just
what?
Kitty corner. They're just gonna leave him on his own. Both teams running 4-1 stacks. Kitty corner from each other. Hello?
Behind this one, but Jing is just storm.
Kitty corner from each other. Hello? 4-1 stacks. Kitty corner.
It's their first buy round. And Jing doesn't have saturate or light speed. Envy has no shocks. Something has no flashes. Dude, Paper X's economy management is horrific. They must be like massively overbuying in the second round.
From each other. Hello?
Behind this one, but Jing is just storming forward. Damage on Jemkin, but kill not found. Just walking that one in. Across the back of screens, Forsaken situated here. 3 players just around the corner here at main. Forsaken opening up, able to find 1. 3 players.
What did I tell you? Paper X is down numbers. They're going to make an aggressive play. What a surprise.
Corner here at main. Forsaken opening up, able to find 1 through that smoke, but the counter spray from Moniette does connect. Self-thrown now on the hunt, gets the ping reveal, the slide forward. Envy eventually stabilizes the spray as Moniette will fall. Something, however, going to be traded out.
Big damage already on the bonus.
Already very solid for RRQ, and now getting even better. Jemkin's arrival, spelling the demise of Paper X as RRQ looks to go not just 3 for 3 in pistols, but 3 for 3 in bonus conversions. Jemkin's already 1 away from the tour de force.
And trademark saw Devi.
Calls for a reposition. A bit more in the open. Devi.
3 for 3 in bonuses, man.
Time's going to be so against him. Took so long to get back over here.
I mean, this round is over. You might as well just save your gun.
It's utilities. Clear a little bit of space for you, but...
Now they have it. Line on the side. Grab well through the pool. Life at the moment, he's paid no attention.
Holy shit.
I don't know. Firing right back. I mean, can't slow him down. You can't stop him.
Okay. Let's see. Let's think about this. This is going to be 3,900. Because he's going for light armor stinger plus full utility. So if they lose this round, he's still not going to be able to full buy with all his util next round.
Xpharaoh hasn't died. Here you go. Marshall, Stingers, Sheriffs. Paper X trying to push space A. This time going to leave something over there with the Marshall on B. Try to do a little bit extra damage. So a little bit of change.
If this is 100 Thieves, Timotino is buying either a Bucky or a Shorty in the same situation so that he has full armor for the next round.
Drone certainly saw him.
Just has to get up the angle. Reposition in the back hall for something.
Portal closed.
They do give him a target as stealth drone. Only spots out the one. Does allow them to leave Envy on a bit of a deeper angle, but seeing Marshall here, seeing something. It's just going to be a quick little rotation call from RRQ. On the Vice, he's at gun barrel, but Jemkin just gets him point blank.
He saw the front of the Sheriff there.
They have drone? Oh.
Clear of that. Relay bolt ends up being shallow. Spam through the box, flipping Envy, taking him lower, and now the push coming through, and they clear him out.
Nice re-clear.
A target apiece.
30 seconds left.
Something has his work cut out for him here.
Yeah.
Stop this from being flawless as they
Free round. Okay.
Taking care of.
Let's look at
Jemkin.
Indy's buy. I mean, let's look at Jing's buy. Okay. Jing's buy. Doesn't have saturate. Really good ability. Does have full armor. Does have dash. Got one half armor. So they have mostly fixed their buy. Jing is not.
On the way to 2K.
You want to play? Let's play.
As the Twitter force. Listen in, things start getting chaotic.
I go back.
With a one, but yeah, we'll have to cut out of that one as it ends up being a very wild round. Something on the angle out from Hall is able to find one. Jemkin going to be struck down. Death for him.
Cushy slipped by Jemkin while he was reloading. Yep.
Decoy.
Free swinging. Something tagged up a bit, but still alive. The operator still has to be respected, so it'll just be a back pedal. So player advantage for the moment in the hands of swinging.
Loading.
A little bit of miscommunication here as well. Something is going to clone right as this gets smoked, so the clone is completely useless.
Yep.
Decoy.
Free swinging. Something tagged up a bit, but still alive. The operator still has to be respected, so it'll just be a back pedal. So player advantage for the moment in the hands of Paper X.
RRQ going to pivot.
I mean, it's so important to get that operator in his hands as quick as possible, but RRQ has been so good to start every half.
Now they drone out.
It's time finally
They're
gets there,
late.
get some value. Numbers advantage. Forsaken hidden for now. Late rotations from the rest of RRQ behind Crazy Guy. So eyes here as well.
Crazy Guy still has that stealth drone. That's a spot. It's a slow peek immediately. Sending out that stun. Not going to clip on Forsaken, but gets a bit of damage off that wall bang attempt, but can't quite confirm the kill.
Kind of saves him from his own spam.
Now it's just going to be the double approach from the stairs side. A 2v2. Cushy has 100. Now it's just going to be can't quite confirm the kill. Envy does manage to find Crazy Guy. Now it's just going to be the double approach from the stairs side. A 2v2. Cushy has a Hunter's Fury.
Okay. Envy kind of throwing his life away.
Sooner rather than later do Paper X. A single pulse. And that would it be something dead. First one flying, second one gone. Forsaken now could stick to this. The grab.
Ooh, this is definitely a little too early on the grab wall from RRQ.
He's going to be set up, but no one's watching Nane. The time off, and Xpharaoh is just undefeatable.
That's
We
crazy.
talked about earlier, but
It's split apart. Yes, they were. There's just no consideration.
Oof, Alex is mad.
shoulder to just
Alex is
other
mad.
side of the coin. RRQ is executing near flawlessly on so many different levels. Individually, in particular, they are just making great decisions in the heat of the moment. They're making great.
All right. Another thing about playing as Paper X, when they are losing games, their default mode is force fights.
Great decisions in their macro.
Here comes the outlaw. Bloom of the smoke. Drops it. They break the angle. Slow creep up. It's the first. Second will split the difference, but as a headhunter as well as some
Love the
reinforcement
reinforcement from
Crazy
RRQ.
guy.
Very nice.
Come to the rescue. One life
Hello,
given for the
Ditya, how are
cause.
you?
As now the stealth trying to clear out the rest of main, and RRQ can make their way forward onto the A site where it's just Devi lingering nearby.
Yeah, I mean, I think after this round, you're going to have to try something a little bit different as Paper X. Those early A pushes aren't going well.
Last player standing.
Not much is going well.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Marshall, 3 players, 1 tap to it, maybe, Hopium.
Oh, saw the shoulder, but Crazy.
All right, 6-0.
Might actually stay up,
They're getting cooked.
There.
but instead I might actually stay up for EMEA.
You pick this up. 1, 2, swing. I'm in here, boys.
Well, something unable to escape.
Good
It's still early
trade.
advantage to the side of Paper X. Just get tagged out of.
Jing's use of refract is not
I'm in here,
good.
boys.
Well, something unable to escape. It's still early advantage to the side
Why did he refract? What's his plan? Is he gonna dash in? Is he gonna do anything with this, or is he just gonna stand here next to his refract?
of Paper X. Just get tagged out of 47, and Envy just gets. Just get.
The amount of times that I yelled at Crystal for this, that I'm watching Envy do, is insane. It's like, bro, you're flooding into a position that's very dangerous, and you're just going for a random spam kill with a Vandal through a smoke, telling the other team exactly where you are. What do you think is going to happen? Crystal used to do this all the time. All the time. And I would make fun of him every single time that he died. And I'd be like, dude, you just buy a Phantom. That never happens. And he refused to do it. Now this year he's finally playing with a Phantom. But watching Envy do the same thing, it's just hilarious.
Tagged out of 47, and Envy just gets dropped. Those Tracers betraying. Cushy finds him through the smoke.
You are divided.
Cosmic Divide called through.
Oh,
Virgin
His
past
timing,
Munyet.
insane from Munyet.
Slipping past the wall, catching Forsaken completely off guard. Xfero.
This little pocket is nice. I like this ult.
Little sliver forward on the site. A casual drag across.
Yeah, this little pocket for Xfero is
has
nice.
to hightail it out. 7-0.
Has Nongshim surprised me this early in kickoff? No, I thought they were going to be good this year.
there's
I've been a big fan of Nongshim for a while.
lost. Everything that they try just is thwarted. You lose the op again. And you got to force into this round.
I don't think
Goodbye.
Okay, sorry. I have to go back.
Thing from
Why do they all have half armor? Oh, it's okay. So they had a full buy last round, and they're trying to force up for another one this round. Okay. They all have half armor. Jesus Christ.
Jemkin knows it.
I have a second. Yep.
Not your best.
Hey. Hey guys. I just died to an outlaw here on art. There's an outlaw right here on this angle. What should we do?
Jemkin knows it.
Let's just solo peek into the angle where the outlaw was just spotted.
I have a second. Yep.
Good stuff.
Of course he does his Jemkin.
Really good stuff there.
hard
Hey
to buy.
guys, there's an outlaw in art. Should I go peek it too?
Here.
Oh. I mean, you're just dry peeking into the outlaw.
Yeah, he was
one
tempted.
after the other.
Something was tempted.
I think I just heard Alex slam the desk.
Wouldn't be too shocking. Devi similarly dead. As
Yeah, this round was really bad from PaperX.
surround. Jing will be able. Congratulations. It's just been an absolute beast.
And oh, look. Let's force up half armors again after we literally just lost a round to an outlaw. Dude, what are they doing? Legit, what are they doing? They just got destroyed by an outlaw 2 rounds in a row, and they're doing this. What?
Steltron quickly cleared. That's for them to try to disguise something's position here, but the drone not quite going to get taken down, but Forsaken does.
Bro, you've got one of the best shotgun agents in the game. You got 2 of the best shotgun agents in the game.
And something eating some damage, has to quickly make his exit. Now they engage forward.
Why are we
onto the
buying
site.
Bulldog half armor?
Wailing here just around the corner, trying to swing out. Jing immediately going to be taken down. Hunter's Fury hauled in what feels like desperation from Envy, a world away. RRQ just pumped the brakes to the B site. Wailing here just around the corner, trying to swing out. Jing immediately going to...
We're putting a Hunter's Fury into a 3v5. Just completely at random. Dude. This might be the worst I've ever seen PaperX play. Like, what are they doing?
Hauled in what feels like desperation from Envy, a world away.
I know it's 8-0, but
RRQ just
like try to win the game.
Okay, now we plant.
Lights out.
Something with 1.
I'll handle this.
Going to be committing double ultimates into this round. They know that they need to get something on the board. And if this does not work out, this could absolutely be their undoing as the second shot from Jemkin finds it. Lockdown is destroyed by the Armageddon.
Jesus. 3 ults into a round where you had half armors on everybody.
Nothing sticks to this
no
RRQ
armor on
team.
one of your players.
PaperX continue to throw everything they possibly can.
Coming in.
That's tough, bro.
Well, RRQ is
serious mental boom.
1 away from Hunter's Fury of their own.
Serious mental
Tag
boom
on
on
to
this
something
one.
who just has a Marshall. Start out to clear the cubby. Nobody home. PaperX is just stacking mid. Just gonna try to play for something.
Playing into Jemkin. Shot connects. Forsaken's got 1 HP.
Dude, again, what is Jing doing, bro? Why does he have full armor Bulldog on a fucking Waylay? What are we doing, man? Just buy a Bucky and make a play around it. I don't understand.
Force him back with a rendezvous, but that's about as good as it can get. There's now plant behind the box. Something in position up over the top with that Marshall. Needs to make it sing. Well, jump peek to try to escort forward, but Jing also similarly tags, and now you've got 2 players with 11 HP between them, and Cushy is already killed off one of the healthier players remaining. Damn near flawless.
Half armor, and they still couldn't close it out. So you're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Monyet stunned there by teammate. Tagged up very slightly at the same time. Forsaken still takes the brunt of it down to 45.
Here.
This is a round where it's PaperX, you want to let RRQ come into this A site, but they're peeling off of this. They're going mid.
I think the screen might have been bugged. So they do have the operator.
Yeah. Just barely.
I mean, they are playing comfort agents, though. These are all comfort agents for their players. You can't keep making excuses for PaperX. Like, they're just playing really bad in this game.
Push coming in, Forsaken winning the fight. Takes down the enemy IGL as something holding close. Solid
Okay,
using the enemy
we're off
drone
to a good
against
start.
them.
5v3.
Versus Monyet. Now a 3v5. RRQ. Maintain perfection. Divine maybe just spotting the operator, peeling back behind the door.
Finally starting to see some decent reads and protocols here for Paper X. Too little, too late.
Push to the corner. Draw of the headhunter. Snappy from Jemkin. Wow. It's Forsaken. Will be able to fight back for a hell of a lot more. And
Okay, they're not going to get 13 node. Yay!
Just missed. Keeps the spirits relatively high despite the score line here. But
do what you can.
Yeah.
Might just have
Do I
this
think if
off battle
Paper X
happening
don't make it
here.
to Santiago, they will replace
Someone
it?
will lead the way. Forsaken clears that out.
Bro, it's one event. You gotta be kidding me with a question like that.
Oh, look at how fast this is.
Yeah, the pressure coming through, but Forsaken doing well once again to be able to find that kill. Maniette going to be shut down. Xferro joins him in the grave. Fine does get traded, but doesn't open up too much of the map here for RRQ, and they're in a very committed position this far forward.
Portal closed.
You can try to backpedal, but you do have Jing exploring all the way out of A main that could potentially intercept this spike at club if he hits the shot at range.
Trying to figure out where Crazy Guy went. They're doubling back towards B because Crazy Guy's wrapped all the way through there.
And just having to re-clear this one.
What a weird round. Okay.
Finds the shot.
Spike down B.
I think they're going to be fine on this round.
Angle. Something starting to shift his attention at exactly the right moment, but doesn't know where he has to look high or low. Crazy Guy has now made his way into halls. This puts something very much at risk. Read it for a brief little moment
What
there.
a weird round.
Crazy Guy still able to find that kill. 2v3. Virgin Path's going to be sent dodge. Plant now. Set up by Jemkin.
Last player
Smokes do fall, but Forsaken gets on the angle. Clears them out.
Okay, 10-2.
Kill because
Duelist, but
it's been
back in we go. 6 headhunter bullets here for Jemkin.
Obviously, Paper X needs to win this pistol.
The relay bolt timing. It's just perfect from Maniette. Up some back, but now look for the pop flash through, and Maniette able to find one. Forsaken continuing. Here we go.
Okay. Little free advice. If you're going to play this agent, and you're going on a pistol round, and your plan is to burst something, don't have this guy buy a sheriff, or don't have this guy buy a ghost. Buy your waylay a frenzy. Have the waylay buy a dash so you can actually gap close and buy armor. Boom, your pistol is now better.
Back in we go. 6 headhunter bullets here for Jemkin.
Take this.
One of these players needs to not buy a gun and buy this guy his gun so he can buy armor and dash.
Maniette able to find one. Forsaken continuing where he left off, finds a kill, but it's going to be damage exchanged here as both teams lose a player apiece.
You're going to know here real quick that they didn't commit to B.
They've got the trademark set up, now cleared out. Jemkin sending out a shot, eats a bit of damage, takes the rendezvous.
Nice and slow now.
Sets him up over a dugout. It's
Okay.
back. Playing more towards that secret side.
Paper X gets in.
Not connecting. Good amount of damage there. On to Inby. The right click from Crazy Guy. Just perfectly aligned.
Ouch.
Flips him at his knees.
Scan
Xferro
is
straight
good.
across with a silent little tuck there from Jing. Swinging around the back. See if he can find one. Out from Flowers. Forsaken with 3. Looking for a
Good
4.
timing
This is
from
Jemkin.
Jing. Okay.
Needing to do
Not
it all.
bad. Good
Cannot.
cleanup.
Paper Rex will find their first pistol when they need it the most.
I'm sure Pearl is not... Dude. Pearl has been one of Paper X's best maps forever.
Climbing the standings.
It's literally been like top 2 in their map pool for 2.5 years, 3 years.
Maniette though. In the fight around A main, has to back away. The dive forward. The back pedal from Crazy Guy, stunned up.
Wow.
Something pursues deep enough to eventually get onto the angle. Cleans up the kill. Strome over the top. Maniette quickly slotting over. As the chase comes in, Jing, how frantically does he want to push this one? Well, pretty damn frantic.
Okay, good collapse.
Going for an Odin. It's going to be playing outside of A main. Jemkin walking forward here, Phantom in hand, drawn to the corner. Clears that one out. Rendezvous not yet taken as that nebula dissipates. Does so. Xfero, some damage found on the Jing. Looks like Paper Rex widely still not persuaded as Monyet quickly makes his way
They are going to
across
force it.
on that A side of the map over to this B side.
Okay.
Xfero persuaded as Monyet quickly makes.
No flash for Jing. Yeah, so just right here,
Damage found on the Jing.
you can just tell.
Still not dissuaded as Monyet quickly makes his way across.
So if this is a team like 100 Thieves playing the Waylay, they don't saturate first. Using saturate first is a waste usually. You gotta go dash, see somebody, saturate them, and then the Yoru teleports in and kills them.
On the A side of the map over to this B side. Xfero able to find one Monyet. And finding another. Forsaken once again has to do a hell of a lot of the lifting, but Jemkin just doesn't give him the time. Vi pushes the corner, clears out the trademark.
Okay, 11 to 4.
Up a quick.
Damn, Envy has 2 kills.
Well.
Ouch.
The rifles. Got a cosmic divide. It's got to work here. Different angle.
Okay, instant clear of A main. Another thing about playing against Paper X is this team basically never goes back to space. So if you clear all of A main and they're not in A main, they are either here or here. And they will probably be ending here or here. Like, that's just how they play. So this is really nice by RRQ. They clear up. There's nobody here. Instantly go rotate B.
Jemkin didn't clear the drone though.
Makes his exit. Well, it's a very short jump from him with that rendezvous.
Look how fast they are to react. Look at Cushy and Monyet.
I mean, yeah, crazy guys just pushing all the way out of A main.
Yep.
He's just fearlessly been stomping forward and saying, yep, no one here, no one here. It's the rotate.
You are divided.
It's Cosmic Divide. Attempt to be used, but Monyet out in front of this one.
Can't.
They're just investing the ult, and then they're going to have to just rotate off of here.
Yeah.
Bomb grenade out.
You can't. Took too long. The macro's just not there. You're trying to just brute force your way through.
Okay, they are canceling and going back over here now because they realize that there's too many people here.
Doesn't.
Cushy. Kick off Cushy, continuing to deliver. Now, they know that they have to try to just push forward, blind into an Odin. TP forward does come through. Devi arriving on that stair side.
That was close.
Low, but cannot get the kill.
30 seconds.
Something dead. Cushy is just continuing to rip them to pieces.
Whoa.
You cannot push this man.
Whoa.
He will destroy you all.
Give him
Has the
ace.
4K. Can he get the ace? No.
Jeez.
Jemkin will take it.
Show me those shots.
He knows it.
30 seconds.
Oh,
Dead.
look at this.
Spike planted.
And Devi has no choice at that point. Has to push.
One enemy.
All right, 12 to
Not
4.
much left in the tank.
He got
Glass
glass
cannon.
cannon on
They've got no armor, Vandal, 2
Devi.
Yeah.
2 Guardians, a Bucky.
Paper X, I mean, this needs to be the start of something miraculous.
8 in a row.
Just a Hunter's Fury.
Honestly, the fact that this is the first shotgun that Jing has bought the entire game on Waylay is unbelievable.
As far as the ultimates are concerned,
Like, Jing is one of the better shotgun players in the
money to work
game.
with.
This is the very first time he's ever bought the shotgun on this
way
agent.
into that A site.
Set up the triple stack. Surely Jing can't kill us all 3 this time. He only has a Bucky, so absolutely he can't.
Yeah.
But
Okay, it's a minute into the round.
Yeah,
Paper X is
collect
showing
Bucky.
B. They are coming
Something
B.
else.
Rotate.
Sparrow for timing spray. Spots out something up and over the top. Station's now starting to come through, but Devi, nicely timed, peeks in, clears out that trademark. Just try to just keep the interest on this side of the map. Final tag will take Xfero down to 5 health with that Hunter's Fury. Further information garnered here, but now the
30
plant getting
seconds
ready
left.
to come in. Monyet on the approach.
Spike planted.
Around the back, they had heard Devi, or at least a player in Art previously, as, yep, there's the spot out. Monyet just gonna reroute. Leaves it for Jemkin to contend with. Looks to join in with the rest of the team and apply some pressure from the flank. Something for the moment, watching for this. I'm starting to get away from them, very labored, but eventually Envy finding the kill onto Cushy. Swing in the corner, Monyet draws the weapon a little bit faster. Something gonna be taken down. Jemkin lost at the same time, and now Envy gone. Jing, the Bucky, able to find one. Time starting to get away from them as Devi pushes forward, finding the one and finding a third.
They went around. Nice.
Paper Rex. They will get themselves another round win, up to 5, but it's 7 more to go.
Huge in this. Got it. Operate. A couple big ones even on the sliding Monyet, who was very weak, but still got it. Operator for Jemkin. Crazy guy. His ult. Cushy, his ult. Ooh, Jemkin.
Ooh, careful.
Teetering back on his heels.
Careful.
Surprised you don't try to throw a flash. There it is.
Well, they do, and now they get the confirmation. Solid pressure exerted there from Paper Rex. Sells a bit of control around mid.
I have the spike.
Still too wary to push forward at Art.
A change in the trademark positioning right at the front entrance of A. But the thing is RRQ setting up away from all of this. You have that op.
Shifting it back over it. You got Crazy Guy nearby as well. He's got the Armageddon.
Yeah, look
Cushy.
at the ults. Yeah.
And there's a 100%, so there's a lot of delay available as Salvos go. Jake trying to dive into dugout, as there's now that Armageddon called in. Something able to avoid it, but gets pinged up for a moment. Free pushes out of the smoke, gets taken down. Envy dead, Spike on the floor.
What?
Get back over it.
What's
So
really
there's a lot
going
of
on
delay
here with their
available.
scaling? Okay. Jing goes into dugout. Where's his recall? Okay, he does have a recall. He activates it, goes into dugout. Doesn't recall. So this is one of those things that,
Yeah, look at the
like,
ults. Yeah.
if again, I'm gonna keep referencing 100 Thieves because I think that they have the best Waylay player right now. Timotino is not trying to take this fight. Timotino would never take this fight. This would be an instant recall because he knows that he does not have advantage here. This guy's not stunned, he's not flashed, he's not hindered, he's nothing. And he is not going to have his aim and his accuracy back by the time this guy shoots him. So Timotino would recall this 100% of the time. But Jing is just dashing in and trying to fight this. So Jing goes here. Something is here. They've got... Oh, something has a teleport here. Got one player lurking and then two players coming in like this.
Salvos go. Jing trying to dive into
Jing
dugout.
insta-dies. This is a nice Armageddon to stop the scaling.
As there's now that Armageddon call.
The Armageddon forces them to plant here, which is spammable by the Odin. This is just a nice, like, defense design by RRQ.
Called in. Something able to avoid it, but gets picked up for a moment. Free pushes out of the
Yep, gets the spam kill. Very good from Crazy Guy.
smoke. It's taken down. Envy dead. Spike on the floor. Devi once again asked to do an immense amount here for the team. Now has to do it all, and he can't
RRQ or Nongshim wins the best of 5.
13-5, a flawless final.
I think I probably slightly favor RRQ. I think it's going to be good. I feel like RRQ should be able to handle Nongshim's aggression, but at the same time, Nongshim is just playing so well. It might be difficult. But yeah, I don't know. It's a really interesting matchup because I think in theory RRQ should be set up to beat Nongshim based on how they play, but also RRQ's had a weakness in the past of playing against Paper X because Paper X usually just runs them over. So it's possible that Nongshim can just run these guys over, but also it's possible that these guys will just counter the aggression. So yeah, I genuinely don't know. What are my thoughts on Javi? I think he's really good. I was very high on him last year. He was like in one of the finalists in our tryouts for GE. And so I knew he was good. And then seeing him in Ascension, he was very, very good there, and so is, you know, a really good pickup for GE. You think it was more Paper X playing bad than RRQ? I mean, it's definitely a bit of both. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I feel pretty shit, so I'm gonna go rest, and then I will maybe see you guys tomorrow. Potentially, we'll see. I might review the GE game, and then